wolf in sheep's clothing. She puts on a graceful and cordial front.
She must have a more ruthless side.
A spirit that should have long ceased to exist is lurking in the shadows of the House of the Hearth.
Clervie?
Does that name ring any bells, Lyney?
This was your story just as much as Clervie's. Alrighty, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, welcome to another Genshin Impact playthrough session, and one that I am so excited to get into now with the release of version 4.6. Arlecchino, number 4 of the Fatui Harbingers, is finally out. She's playable. I've done a pull session for her. That video's up on YouTube. We have checked out the animated short, the teaser, the demo. I'm saving the collected miscellany for tomorrow when we check out all of her lore, because apparently Dainsleif can't keep his mouth shut. And I think he reveals some stuff that I don't want to know about before I do the quest itself. But we are going to be here to start the Arlecchino story quest. This woman's curse, her origins, everything regarding the Crimson Moon Dynasty. I am so interested to learn as much about this character as possible from the story quest today. We're going to be reading her lore, her weapon lore, her boss materials tomorrow, as well as checking out the collected miscellany. So for any of you guys who are interested in getting more of my thoughts on her, today's going to be the quest. Tomorrow will be all of the lore. Big shout out to my moderator, Anthony, who went on my account, farmed out the materials in the new area because I haven't had a chance to play much or do it. This is like one of the coolest idols, just like her glitching out. But we did get to Friendship 6. Took me about 3 days to do this, of stockpiling a bunch of resin. So we have her lore fully unlocked. I think there's some lore that is locked behind the story itself. So after we finish the story, we'll have everything. I have her weapon, which this is also imbued with, I'm sure, crazy lore. I remember reading the first passage. Oh, High Lord of the Nobles of Conria. Crimson Moon Dynasty written all over it. So she has to be somewhat rooted in the Crimson Moon Dynasty. We also read the Perrin Harry book, which talks about that dynasty as well, and like the orphanage of Conria back in the day. And I don't know if that ties in with her, with the Perrin Harry story, or like the Hearth story, or whatever the case might be. So there's just a lot of cool shit that I'm excited about for the character. Love her kit. We're actually at this location here because this is where she fought Mother in the animation, which is kind of cool. I do have a little bit of housekeeping, and then we're just going to focus on the quest for the rest of the day. I've been holding on to this for a bit, but we actually got Chevreuse, Gaming, and Navia all to friendship level 10 over the last couple of months since I pulled these characters initially. I basically just been waiting on a stream that was substantial enough to feature it for the playthrough session. So Navia was the last 5-star that I pulled for. We skipped Chiori, we skipped Cloud Retainer, and so I've been holding on to all of these for a while. So we have Navia Rosula. Roses may bloom, and thus does Miss Navia's umbrella flower. Yet beware, for roses have thorns, and Navia's booming brawly packs a powerful punch. Such a fun character. I'm like super happy that I got her. Like, she's definitely the first Geo character, like since Ito, I think that's just been super fun to play. We got Chevreuse as well. So we have Chevreuse Type 2. The standard issue weapon of the Special Security and Surveillance Patrol, also known as Special Security and Surveillance Patrol Type 2 Standard Musket. Jesus. Yet there may be countless flowers in this world. The one you treasure is special, even if it should be known to the world as nothing at all special. Aw, this is my rifle. This is my gun. And then we also have Gaming. Don't stop believing, Monsai. One day we'll soar high with nary a patched hole in their trousers. There you go. Love all 3 of them. Finally got all of them to Friendship 10. Arlecchino will be next in line. And just, again, a big shout out to the fact that they added like a bunch of new name cards for this patch, which I think is super cool. Especially this one, which features the all-devouring narwhal, and it also talks about Tartaglia from the Archon quest, which I thought was pretty cool. They also added a bunch of the world quest avatars. I'm using Ji-Chung there, so that's very wholesome to have included. So one thing that I do want to feature, and then we will start, and this is something that I discovered while using Arlecchino within Fontaine. In the Archon quest, I think it was Act 5, I think she tells Farina that she's a Fontanian. That's the reason why she's like so upset about the prophecy and about Farina not doing anything, because this is her home. But she's one of the few characters, supposedly from Fontaine, that doesn't have an Archie alignment. She doesn't have Osea or Numa aligned energy with her vision. And I think it's because her vision is actually from Snezhnaya, not from Fontaine. But then I was like, okay, I need to do a litmus test. I need to test this out. So we know that character, typically speaking, I don't know if it's for everyone, but Fremine can dive. Lynette can dive. You guys are probably seeing where I'm getting at here. Lyney can dive. Their father cannot. So I don't know if that's like a low-key tell. Also, I can't believe I didn't. What the hell? What is this doing here? I'm literally a pro gamer. I should have had that. What the hell? So I don't know if that's an exposed moment right there, but that's something that I noticed that I wanted to mention on stream. No Archie alignment, no dolphin dive. Basically what I'm saying is I don't think Arlecchino's beating the Crimson Moon Dynasty allegations. Anyways, let us warp and let us begin. Arlecchino story quest. An after shadow that should not exist. Excuse me? An after shadow that should not exist wanders the house of the Hearth's halls. She flints between the shadows the light does not touch, bringing goodwill but also hastening ill deeds. If any ask about her past, she will speak of that buried history. But more than that, she wants to know her own ending. An after shadow that should not exist. Is that why she's glitching out? When the hearth flame goes out, a child who doesn't exist. It's a fine day. Yes, a fine day for a stroll around. And we're also going to enable the focus mode, which basically means if there's any other quests that conflict, those are going to be put on hold. Really good feature there by Hoyoverse. Pog.
Huh. It's been a while since we visited Poisson. Maybe we should head over and have a look around.
All right. Hopefully with no depression intact, because can't say it's ever a good time whenever we stroll around here anymore after Act 5. All right, here we go. Oh, it's Lyney.
Hey, traveler. Paimon.
Hey, buddy.
Oh, Paimon knows that voice.
Yep.
Over here.
Hey, it's the kid. All right, Lyney, it's been so long. Or at least they're not playing that depressing music.
One of the more popular turns of phrase at the moment, this appears to be quite the fated reunion. Running into you two out of the blue like this has really made my day.
Oh boy.
I certainly wasn't expecting it.
It's gonna be a fated encounter for sure.
You can say that again. What brings you to Poisson? Poisson. Wait, Paimon's got it. You must be here for one of your magic shows, right?
Actually, we've run into a bit of trouble on the home front.
Uh-oh.
So Father arranged for us to stay in Poisson for the time being.
Oh, are Lynette and Fremine here too?
Yep, along with most of the other members of the House of the Hearth. You may have noticed Poisson seems a bit more crowded than usual.
Yeah, damn, the family's all here.
So you're saying nearly the entire organization has moved to Poisson? Sounds like you've run into way more than just a bit of trouble. What's really going on?
Is it me or does Paimon sound a little different? Like, I can't put my finger on it, but she definitely sounds a little different.
Well...
I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing.
Since the two of you are so curious, perhaps I can fill in the gaps.
Oh my wa, mo shinderu. Paimon's like, Nani?
You scared Paimon half to death.
Yeah, Paimon sounds really different right now.
Father, you're here.
I'm not saying it's bad, I'm just saying it's very, I guess she sounds a little different.
You know, on second thought, maybe we don't need to know. It's all probably super confidential House of the Hearth stuff, right? We totally weren't trying to pry or anything.
You know what it sounds like? It sounds more of like what she originally sounded like. If you go back and listen to like 1.0 Paimon, it sounds more like that. Like, it sounds less high-pitched. I actually do think that she sounds a little bit more Like, she kind of mellowed the fuck out. She mellowed out a little bit.
No need to be nervous.
Ah.
I could sense your genuine concern from your conversation just now. Of course, I can also understand your confusion. Sending so many Fatui here to Poisson, it's only natural that some might suspect an ulterior motive to be involved. I understand. I'm well aware you've had your fair share of confrontations with the Fatui in the past, and I can't exactly guarantee that we'll remain on good terms in the future.
Oh, boy.
As for right now, however, I would say we have little reason to be at odds, wouldn't you agree? The House of the Hearth could stand to be more open with those who have worked so closely with us in the past.
So I'm wondering what's happening. So going into this, based on the trailers that we've seen, the demo, the teaser, the animated short, and like the 4.6 trailer that we saw with, like, she's basically fighting her kids, it seems like. I don't know if this is like the final trial by fire where like the previous Knave would literally have the kids fight each other to survive, and like Arlecchino's like, I'm gonna be different. I'm gonna have you fight your mom together and see if you can survive. I don't know why exactly she's fighting them.
As for the issue at hand, well, it hardly relates to any ulterior motive. To be frank, it all stems from a certain rumor circulating around the House of the Hearth. It's an internal matter.
Uh-oh.
What sort of rumor?
That the kids are growing up and they don't need their father anymore.
A rumor that a certain phantom child is hiding away in the House of the Hearth.
Oh, shit. Oh, it's that girl from her childhood. I think that's who they're looking for. In the trailer, it mentioned that, like, father's looking for someone and, like, I think Fremine's, like, hiding her or whatever. Some sort of ghost story, maybe?
A phantom child? Ooh, just hearing the name is giving Paimon the creeps.
I mean, they exist. Ghost children do exist, especially in Liyue.
A spirit that should have long ceased to exist is lurking in the shadows of the House of the Hearth.
Damn, is Arlecchino seeing things, maybe? Right? That's a ghost of her past.
So I decided to bring the children to Poisson before continuing to investigate the situation.
Yeah,
I
Inazuma too.
expect I should be able to track down the spirit fairly quickly. After that, it's just a matter of resolving the situation, if you will. It shouldn't be much trouble at all. If you're curious, or if you still have some concerns, it might be advisable to stick around for a few days. I'm sure the children would be exceedingly pleased to welcome some visitors.
Yeah, that's nice.
Lyney, I'll leave you to entertain our guests. I have some matters to attend to.
Of course, Father.
All right. Sounds about right. Things don't seem out of control yet. I couldn't help but feel intimidated during that conversation with the Knave, but now she's gone, I feel like I can finally breathe again. She also suggested that we stick around for a few days, but why?
It has long been a dream of mine to invite you to our home and introduce you to my other siblings.
I wish they had Zack at least voice the internal monologue. It's just kind of out of place to have everyone else talk, but then when Aether thinks it's in silence.
You're quite well known in the organization already. A lot of people have been talking about you, especially after everything with the prophecy. If you're willing, why don't you stay a while and have a little chat with us?
All right. We don't have anything else to do right now anyway. But let's be clear, we're just gonna be there as guests, okay? Don't get any funny. Oh, wait a second. If we're your guests, that probably means we'll be treated to lots of yummy food, right?
I really like how Paimon sounds right now, honestly. Not that I disliked it before, but it's so noticeable for some reason. I don't know if it's just a long period of time since the last time they did recordings for Paimon at this point, but it's very noticeable.
Of course. During our stay in Poisson, we've been helping out the locals with some fishing. We bring in quite the bounty every day. In fact, today's the perfect chance for me to show you what I can do in the kitchen.
Oh, we're a culinary chef ourselves. We just had that event a while ago.
Let's go. I'll take you to where we're staying.
Okay. When the hearth flame goes out, oh God, that means the house is gonna be a cold place to live without Father. Oh my gosh, Poisson doesn't feel like a cemetery anymore. Oh, wait, hold on. Was it over here? Was this the house that Farina got yoinked in? That's still such a sick moment with
We
Lyney.
rented this house from one of the locals to use as a temporary base. I'll come back later and tidy up a bit.
How apropos.
After that, it should be all ready for you to stay in tonight.
Yeah, it's like, yeah, I had to magic trick this house back here.
Awesome, thanks! So, where are we off to now?
That's so funny that this is the house they decided to stay in.
Well, when I happened to run into you two earlier, I was actually in the middle of distributing some supplies. With this many people staying in Poisson, we have to bring in outside supplies every now and then. I should probably make sure the rest of these provisions get delivered.
Okay.
Otherwise, people might start to get antsy.
Okay, we'll come with. There are all sorts of rumors about your organization floating around out there. Paimon's not sure if she could even take a wild guess as to what's true and what's not.
I hope this isn't a fluke. I really want Paimon's voice to stay like this.
But now that we finally have the chance to see a day in the life of the house, we can take a good look at how you operate.
Well, you're more than welcome to come along. Just follow me.
I feel like this voice kind of makes Paimon all the more endearing. I will feel so awful if she was, if the VA's like, yeah, I was just feeling a little under the weather that day, so that's why Paimon sounds different. Like, I don't want it to sound like I think that she's like that she sounds awful or anything. Also, Farina, guys, we need to commemorate this moment, okay? We made history in this moment, and I need to commemorate it. Where were you when Farina got debated? Yeah, you know, I'm gonna get the whole house included too. There we go. All right. Ooh.
Hello again.
Hello, children. Hello, sir.
Lyney, you're finally here. The supplies. I'm assuming you've...
Brought them with me?
Ooh.
Yep, here you go.
There you go.
Hello?
Ah!
Something caught your eye?
Oh my gosh, it's the traveler. Oh my god.
It's the Traveler in Paimon!
Okay. Bro, chill out.
No way!
Oh, okay. We're popular.
Come here, everyone! Hurry! The Traveler and Paimon are here!
Yeah. You saved Poisson. All
One
in
at
a day's
time,
work.
Please, don't crowd around them all at once. We don't want to scare off our guests now, do we?
Oh, it's all right! Gotta say, Paimon didn't realize we were this famous.
Damn, that's a cap and a half right there,
again.
Paimon. Come on.
Of course! Father and Lyney have told us so much about you.
Dude, the Saritsa's gonna know everything about us by the time we get to Snezhnaya. It's crazy.
Father told us about how you helped Lyney. According to her, you're a trustworthy friend. And as far as she's concerned, that's pretty much the highest compliment we've ever heard her give. As you can imagine, everyone's been very curious about you.
I heard the Traveler is so strong that he can move a mountain with his bare hands.
All right, I'm sorry, kid, someone lied to you, but because that makes me look cool, I'm gonna go with it.
I heard Paimon eats so much that she can clean out the entire pantry at Hotel de Boer in just 3 days.
That's a fucking lie. She can do it in under an hour, okay?
Wait a second! That's the rumor you heard about Paimon? Oh, not cool at all!
Mine's also a bit... What do you mean also? Now, Paimon's is kind of accurate. Mine's definitely a little hyperbole.
Oh, wait. When guests visit, you're supposed to give them gifts and stuff, right?
I'm good.
Oh, we don't need something like that. Besides, we don't have anything to give to you. Come on, we insist. I can give you some of my new potions.
Oh.
Just pick your poison. And by that, I mean medicine or actual poison. I've got both.
Why does this girl have access to poison?
Huh?
Yeah, huh?
Or maybe Shaplo can teach you guys about stealth. He's super good at it. He's never been caught.
What the heck? Damn, these kids are next level.
Ah, now that's not a bad idea. I know you usually prefer to fight head-on, but it never hurts to expand your bag of tricks, right? When it comes to eliminating your enemies, staying quiet can go a long way. Trust me, I would know.
Damn, is this little girl just like a freaking top tier assassin for the House of the Hearth? That's crazy.
Hello again.
I mean, I guess that makes sense. Like, right, one of the kids that she had like died during the, I believe it was during the teaser. And so, yeah, these are just like little mini assassins.
I was poisoned not too long ago, and I'm still dealing with the after effects. So I'm not quite as good as I was before, but I can still give you some pointers.
Jeez.
Wait, when you said gifts, Paimon didn't think you meant poison and stealth tactics.
Yeah, literally a bunch of ninjas.
But those are the best things we can give you. You don't like them?
Damn. An assassin from our homeland.
Ooh, how about this? Tell me the name of someone who really annoys you, and we'll teach him a lesson for you.
This is unhinged. I was expecting wholesome children. This is actually unsettling. So his name's Arataki Ito, okay?
I think that's enough suggestions for now. When it comes to being a good host, it's the thought that counts.
Oh man, that's so funny.
You don't need a physical gift to make our guests happy. In fact, pestering them with suggestion after suggestion might make them more annoyed than anything. I would say your enthusiasm has certainly gotten across.
These are just I guess these are kids that Ito should not be around, because they'll give him a run for his money.
Really?
We definitely feel the love.
Awesome! It's been so long since we have had guests to play with. If there's anything you need, just let us know.
Yeah, you probably killed all of them.
Yeah, especially if it's poison or something. I've got all sorts of potions for that.
Well, we'll talk to you all later. We've still got supplies to distribute.
Yeah, I don't know if it's a good thing to be raising children like this. I can't imagine they'll grow up to be like productive, like civilized members of society. This girl's just like, can I kill something, please? With that poison that I brought up multiple times.
All right, see you later.
I don't know, man. Fatui? Really puts into perspective what's going on.
Bye!
That is the most, like, unnormal conversation I've ever had in the game.
Lyney, about all that poison and stealth tactics talk just now.
He's like, yeah, good stuff, right?
Scared you, did it? That kind of talk comes with being part of the House of the Hearth. When Foltz was really young, he strangled all of his family pets, just out of curiosity. He was labeled a dangerous problem child and was abandoned by his family.
Why is this kid, like, running scot-free? What, they don't have psych wards in freaking, in Teyvat? Oh my god, this is literally like some problem child behavior. Like psychopathic behavior, bro. Dottore Light, oh my god.
Elwar has an unnatural obsession with potions. Father has forbidden her from trying all the different concoctions she comes up with, but she still tries to test them in secret. You really have to keep an eye on that one.
Bro, she's just gonna make mustard gas one day and just fucking kill everyone in the house by mistake.
Chaplot is around my age. While I'm mainly responsible for collecting intelligence, he handles surveillance.
Jesus.
He's very passionate about his work and has no reservations about taking on some very difficult missions. I know you two probably aren't used to that kind of talk, but I can promise you they only had the best of intentions. Things like stealth tactics and developing different poisons, they really mean a lot to them. They were just trying to share the best of what they could offer, that's all.
Yeah, but like, they should not be living this life, I'm sorry. Is it that hard out here that you gotta be like, you gotta learn to kill your enemy to survive? Like, who is she doing this for? Why is she doing this?
Filial, supplies are here.
Thanks. And who are these two? Outsiders?
Allow me to introduce you. This is the Traveler and Paimon.
Oh, you're the famous duo I've been hearing so much about. It's nice to meet you. I heard you've traveled to all sorts of places. Is that true?
Yes, sir.
Of course! We're making our way all across to that!
Oh, good for you.
Yeah, I'll eventually reach Mother Snezhnaya.
You must be pretty familiar with Fontaine by now, then. Have you seen the new opera that started running recently?
Ooh.
I think it's called... The 4,000 Thieves?
Oh, shoot.
Oh, this is the first we've heard of it.
Yeah.
It seems like it's going to be fantastic. From what I've been able to tell from the posters, anyway. You should definitely check it out if you have the time.
Interesting.
Oh, and there's the Blind Maiden, too. That one is supposed to have audience interaction. Seems pretty interesting.
Okay. The Blind Maiden. You spend some time talking about popular...
After this mission is over, I think think I'll go get a manicure.
Hey, you know what? Treat yourself, queen.
Oh, maybe I should dye my hair. Wonder how much it'll cost.
Is it just Paimon, or do these two seem much easier to get along with than the others? Looks like the House of the Hearth has some normal members after all.
I feel like that's the thing. Like, they seem normal on the surface, and then he's gonna be like, yeah, they're bloodthirsty murderers. They killed their entire bloodline, and they're all that's left. But they tend to blend really well with society, so we allowed them to live amongst our ranks or something. I don't know.
I heard that.
Oh! Oops.
I'm guessing you're referring to Foltz and the others? Yeah, we're definitely not all like them.
I'm not like those other orphans.
I bet those crazies are practically foaming at the mouth right now. I'm sure they just can't wait to get back to Snezhnaya to carry out the plan.
Oh, dear.
That's enough, Filial.
Uh-oh. That's not good.
Don't talk about family members behind their back, right? Whatever.
Uh-oh.
Let's go.
There's conflict within the family, within the house.
Guess this is goodbye then. If you ever have some time, we should go see the opera together.
Oh, this is kind of interesting. Arlecchino doesn't discriminate. She will take in everyone and anyone. But, like, that's just gonna cause issues to come up when you're taking in, like, normal kids like this, but then, you know, someone who's displaying acts of growing up and eventually murdering real people instead of just animals. You know what I mean? And this girl that's obsessed with creating potions and toxins to kill people. I don't know. Huh.
Well, that's it for the supplies. We should probably head back as well.
Alrighty. Very interesting. We've never really
They
interacted.
didn't seem too happy with each other. Seems like there could be something more going on here.
Yeah, I kind of like this because Lyney, Lynette, and Femine definitely seemed really normal for being orphans in the House of the Hearth. So I appreciate that we're getting a wider spectrum of potential. Like, yeah, it's not just all well-adjusted individuals. Like, there's a bunch of people with different things going on. We should observe for now.
You're right. We're only here as guests after all. Oh, Lyney's getting super far ahead. Come on, let's catch up.
All right, let's talk to these two.
Looks like there's more trouble in store next month, too. When will it end?
Hey, just focus on the positives. At least our time in Poisson has been pretty relaxing. Don't you think?
I guess that makes sense. You know what? Let me get a family photo in here. Father with the children. Go to the temporary accommodation.
So, what do you think of the members you've met so far?
They've certainly got a lot of personality.
Well, Father is always encouraging us to be strong-willed and independent. So if there's one thing we've got, it's people who aren't afraid to speak their mind. Well, I should probably get cooking. Wanna join?
Yo, let him cook.
Of course!
Then let's head out and...
Oh.
Uh-huh. Fremine,
Ooh.
what are you doing here?
Hey.
Well,
Uh-oh. That's not sus.
Hey, nice to see you again!
You're not hiding something, are you, friend?
you too. I heard you're here as guests of House of the Hearth. Welcome.
We were just going to make some food. Why don't you come along? I could use some help in the kitchen, and I seem to remember you mentioning you wanted to make seafood soup for the traveler in Paimon.
Ooh.
Seafood soup? Oh, Paimon's drooling already.
Were you looking for something just now, Fremine? Maybe I can help.
It's nothing. I just wanted to see if there were any extra supplies.
Yeah, we've got some left over. What do you need?
Some food and water.
Oh.
And some clean cloth, if possible.
What's going on here?
No problem. Give me a second here. Food, water... Wait a minute. What do you need all of those for?
Uh-oh.
You're not on any missions as far as I'm aware.
Ah!
And you were just going to come eat with us. So
Stop
what's
asking.
this all about?
Stop asking questions, Lyney. Stop doing that thing you do.
I thought I'd grab an extra portion because I get hungry at night. Could be because I'm growing, you know, and...
You are a terrible liar.
Fremine, you remember what I told you? You're not like me. Your lying skills still need some work.
Damn.
Tell me what's going on. Is it really bad enough that you have to keep it from your own brother?
Maybe it'll be better if we gave them some space.
This is a little awkward.
This is the first time I've seen that kind of look on your face. Whatever happened, does it have something to do with Father?
Yes.
Oh no. The child.
Just follow me.
Oh shit. Fremine, what are we... Am I gonna get in trouble because I'm hiding their little secret from Father? Oh man. Oh! In Poisson? Hello?
You're back! Oh, and you've brought some friends with you this time.
Hold on. I know a bunch of people died the last time we were here, but like, is this Clervie, the girl from the trailer, from the animated short?
Hello, my name's Lyney. I grew up in the House of the Hearth. And
Oh my
you
god.
are?
Oh my god.
Hi, Lyney. I'm also a child of the House of the Hearth, just like you.
Yeah, she's not lying.
You can call me Clervie.
How is this possible? Am I tripping right now?
Clervie?
It's nice to meet you.
Why is this girl showing up years later?
Does that name ring any bells, Lyney?
I really like how Hoyoverse is doing more and more unique, like, NPC models. Like, I remember Fujin. I was really impressed by that one.
No, not at all. That's not a name we have on our roster, I'm sure of it. What I'm not sure of, though, is how she managed to sneak in.
The Lumidus Bell necklace. That's crazy.
She must be the phantom child Father's been searching for. From the looks of it, I'm guessing you were the one that found her, Fremine.
Wow.
You, haven't told Father, have you?
No, I haven't told anyone. I've just been keeping her hidden.
Why the hell is this happening?
For how long?
About half a month now.
Why is this happening now, though? Like, where'd this girl come from? I thought she was dead.
So ever since we got to Poisson, then, do you have any idea what you're doing?
I know what I'm doing.
Really? Because from where I'm standing, it looks like you're hiding the very person Father has been trying to find. If Father finds out about this, everyone involved is going to be punished. You know the rules of the house, Fremine. I know you do. Father doesn't tolerate any form of betrayal. So why are you doing this?
Ah, shit. I already don't like this. Is she gonna kill her kids because they hid this from her? All three of them?
I've thought it through. And I just can't hand her over like that.
Good. Stand on business, Fremine. I believe you.
Lyney, don't you remember last year? Cheplo nearly died after getting poisoned during that one mission. He wasn't able to get back before the poison started taking effect. And not a single person was there to help him.
Bro's like, I don't want my brothers and sisters to potentially die anymore. So why would I turn her over?
That night, while I was sleeping, I heard a voice telling me to go save him. I opened my eyes, but I couldn't find the source of the voice. I thought maybe I was just hearing things, but I went to look for him anyway.
Oh.
Luckily, I got there with enough time to save his life.
Oh my god, is she like his guardian angel? She's like, I gotta save these other Hearth members.
That feeling of being haunted, of hearing voices, it's happened many times in the House of the Hearth.
Oh shit.
I'm sure you've noticed.
So what you're saying is, that was her? She was the one who spoke to you that night?
Interesting.
Unless there are other spirits roaming around the House of the Hearth, I don't think there's any other possibility.
Is it like the spirits of all the dead children that have died on missions and have died from killing each other after the previous Nave?
If Clervie were our enemy,
good lord,
it wouldn't matter whether she was a spirit or an actual child. I would have acted without a second thought, because that's what Father ordered us to do. But she's been living with us, helping us from the shadows all this time. I think that makes her family.
Hey, you know what they say, when you're here, you're family. You can't turn your back on fam.
I couldn't just hand her over to be dealt with. Not when there's so much we still don't know.
So what's your plan then? You can't keep her here forever. Someone is bound to find out eventually.
I haven't thought that far yet.
Damn.
I don't want to disobey an order from Father, but I also don't want to put Clervie in danger.
I wonder how Arlecchino would react to seeing that girl from her childhood.
Come with me. There are a couple things I'd like to say to you in private.
Jesus Christ, that you can't say in front of me? What the hell are you gonna say to him? I mean, you pretty much laid it out in front of me right now. I don't know. Yeah, this is a little awkward.
Those two sure care a lot about each other.
Hello. Hi.
Hello, ghost girl.
Well, they got a funny way of showing it. From where Paimon was floating, it sure seemed like they were about to bite each other's heads off.
All right, we can all see this girl, okay? We're not tripping on, like, that girl didn't poison all of us, did she?
No way. They have a really deep bond. I could tell right away, because I also have a friend like that.
Aw, fuck off, man. Why are you doing this?
I just don't know how long that kind of bond can last.
Oh, man. This sucks. What do you mean?
The darkness in the house runs deeper than you can imagine. No one can get out alive.
I hate it here, chat.
I'm sorry, Lyney. I really didn't mean to drag anyone else into this.
Oh, really? You didn't mean to? 'Cause I, for one, wish you did.
Huh?
Whoa.
What do you mean?
You know, when we were younger, you didn't call me Lyney. You called me brother, just like Lynette. We grew up together, the three of us. We were all orphans, all rescued by Father. Of all the siblings in the House of the Hearth, I think our bond was the closest.
Aww.
Later on, when you started calling me Lyney, I wasn't actually surprised. After all, Lynette and I are related by blood. We've had to depend on each other to survive long before we joined the house.
Lyney,
The darkest and most difficult moments of my life happened before you and I had ever met. I'm sure that's true for you as well. Even so, Fremine, we've stood by each other for all these years now, and to me, that means more than blood.
Aww. Like, I love you like a brother, just like Lynette is a sister. This is wholesome as fuck.
You and Lynette are the most important people in my life. No one can replace you. So I won't let you face anything alone.
Fuck yeah.
Not if I can help it.
All right, I understand why they needed privacy. This is a rather intimate moment here. I wholeheartedly welcome this.
Oh, looks like things are getting kind of heated between Lyney and Fremine. Maybe we should go check on them.
Paimon, please. Really?
Oh, it's raining. I should put my clothes away.
Ooh! Oh my god. What?
Huh?
Wait, what the? Hello? What did you just do? Oh my god. Is she actually a ghost? Wait, what is happening? Holy shit, I am terrified. Okay, hold on. I need a picture, 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 I need a picture. Hell yeah, look at that. What a great pic. Oh my god. What was that line she said? I wasn't paying attention. The first one, she was like, oh, it's gonna rain. I think I'm gonna change my clothes. That's a big ass lasagna. Oh, no. Yo. Oh, man, what a picture. Oh, she said, Purry, I guess you're not here? That's so sad. I'm right here. I never left. I mean, I'm probably nowhere near the person I used to be. I'm such a different person now. Maybe Pairware is gone. Replaced by Arlecchino. Oh my god, is that what Fremine brought for her? That's insane, dude. Holy, look at that. She's like, oh, where do I begin? That looks so good. Enjoy your meal, ghost child.
Hey, you two! Hope we aren't interrupting anything. Like a fight, or... Oh, wait a minute, Fremine. You're not crying, are you? Is everything all right?
Aww.
Everything's fine.
Aww.
Thanks for asking.
Fremine, don't cry.
Well, we're all friends here, right? We've been through so much together, so if there's anything we can do to help, just say the word.
It's just a small family dispute. It's not something our guests should trouble themselves with. In fact, it might be better if your stay ended here.
Oh, but sometimes having guests around can come in handy.
What are you getting at, Traveler?
You know, I'm a witness.
When guests are around, families are often on their best behavior. And any disputes are less likely to escalate. That's what you're trying to say, isn't it?
AKA, I'm a witness, yes.
I just... Thank you. I was really hoping to keep you out of it.
Aw.
But even if I could think of some other reason to turn you away, I'm not sure I could convince you.
I got you.
I know things could turn dangerous, so I promise you this. From now on, I'll protect you like my life depends on it.
Damn, they're like, okay, Father is literally gonna body all of us, so we gotta protect each other. Where's Lynette right now?
Me too.
Well, back to the matter at hand.
You gotta catch her up with all this.
If we don't plan on handing Clervie over to Father, then our only other option is to solve the mystery of her identity before Father is able to track her down.
Yeah.
That means finding out where she came from and what she's doing here. Then we can send her on her merry way and pretend like none of this ever happened.
That's the thing too, like, Arlecchino probably doesn't want her kids to know about her past.
I've tried that already.
Like, what will they think about Arlecchino killing the previous knave? I mean, then again, if it wasn't for that, these kids would have never... If they ever got found by her, they'd be dead too, so maybe that's her justification. Like, you have the life you have because of what I did in the past.
And?
And... nothing. I tried taking her somewhere really far away, but...
Oh.
After some time, she just reappeared.
Oh, interesting. So she's like bound to like Arlecchino's closest kids?
She even came with us all the way to Poisson. It seems like wherever the house is, she follows.
I don't know much about spirits.
That's cool.
Do you two have any ideas?
Yeah, they're tied to Arlecchino.
Let's
watch
see
the
here.
teaser.
Paimon remembers hearing something.
Oh, not the teaser, the animation.
If fulfill a spirit's last wish before they died, they'll let go of whatever's keeping them here and return to the ley lines.
Is she not resting?
Oh, it's just that Paimon doesn't really remember where she heard that, so it's not guaranteed to work or anything.
Well, sounds like it's worth a shot.
Interesting.
Guess that means we should go ask her about her wish. But first, Fremine, I need you to promise me something.
Oh, Hu Tao's story quest. Oh, that's right. About spirits passing on. Yo, shout out to Big G.
What is it?
I need you to promise me that this will stay between the two of us. We're the masterminds behind this whole thing.
Yeah.
No one else gets involved.
AKA, don't tell Lynette.
Can you do that for me?
Of course. I promise.
All right. Then let's seal the promise just like when we were kids.
Ooh.
Fist bump on 3. Ready? 1, 2, 3.
Yo.
I swear.
Oh, hold up. Oh, they have the trio fist bump? That's cute. Ooh. Wait. What the hell? Where'd she come from? I thought that was like a flashback. Like, oh, this is what the three of us used to do, but now it's just the two. Okay, I got debated. What the hell?
Whoa!
She's like, you two thought you could get away with this, did you?
Lynette!
You scared? What's with all these jump scares, bro? First it was father, now it's her.
But what a surprise. What brings you here, dear sister?
She is so unamused right now. How dare you?
And, when exactly did you get here?
You gotta do better than that, kid. Oh.
You're an idiot, brother.
Yeah, he deserved that one.
And you too, Fremine.
Sheesh! Oh my god, you don't gotta kill him. Damn, the quest hasn't even started. She already caught 2 bodies. Baka.
You 3, Traveler.
What the?
And you 4, Paimon.
What the fuck did I do? I'm just standing here. I'm just witnessing. I literally did nothing. I'm over here catching strays. I mean, Paimon probably deserved that one, but not me, not the Traveler.
Wait, what did we do?
I've seen Clervie around the House of the Hearth before. I hadn't seen her in Poisson, so I figured she must not have come with us.
Oh.
But it turns out you were just hiding her.
We're all in it together now. We're all gonna get in trouble.
I heard you talking about your plan. Rather than steering clear of the situation, I'd rather fully join in.
She's made her choice.
If you don't agree, I'll have no choice but to report everything back to Father. Simple as that.
Is she blackmailing us right now? What the fuck?
You're not giving us much wiggle room here, Lynette.
Are you serious? What the hell?
Well, I guess we're all in this together then. After we talk to Clervie,
okay,
we'll figure out our next move.
Damn. You know what they say, Lynette? Snitches get stitches. You better watch out. Better watch your back, okay?
There's no time to lose. Let's go.
I know you're all killers in this house. All right, Clervie. Hey, hurry up and eat your lasagna. That shit's expensive.
I'm full. Thank you for bringing me this food, you guys.
Yeah, classic. Take one bite. Oh, I couldn't eat another bite. I'm so full. She's like, oh man, my stomach's bigger than my eyes.
She said she's full, but the food doesn't look like it's even been touched.
What do you want from me, okay? Why are you doing this to the poor girl then? Well, she's a spirit. She can't actually eat.
That's right. Based on what I've been able to observe, it doesn't seem like Clervie can interact with the physical world at all.
Then why did he bring food to her if he knew that? I assumed, well, maybe she can eat it, because why would Fremine bring the food otherwise?
Still, when she's presented with food, she'll always linger around it for a good little while.
Okay.
Maybe,
I got debated.
She really is eating those things.
It's soul food? Huh. You know, she's like, this is food for the soul. This is good. This is tasty.
Does she know that she has already passed away?
I've tried to ask her, but she didn't answer. My guess is that she's just as confused as we are. Or maybe she couldn't understand the question at all.
Yeah, I don't know if she wants to know how she died either. Apparently, the previous Neve was her mom. Like, they have the same colored hair, too. And I think there was, like, a translation situation with the English version versus the CN version. But the previous Neve was Clervie's mom. Even then, she still put her daughter up on the chopping block to be killed by Arlecchino, which is crazy.
Clervie, if you've got some time, I'd like to ask you a few questions.
Sure. Oh, another new friend.
Ooh.
Hi, I'm Clervie.
She's like, I just want to make friends with everybody.
Hello.
Clervie, how did you join the House of the Hearth?
I was born into it.
Huh? Isn't it the same for everybody?
Not in your case, because you had a mom, which is kind of weird. Did her mother just was like, you know?
The Knave brings you here, and then you can't leave.
Oh my god.
It's just that your name, it's not on the roster. And I've never seen you before.
The roster?
I'm an OG.
Oh, I get it now.
I think there might be some things you don't know about this place.
Yeah, she also said the Knave, which is like, it's a title passed on from the previous one to the current one. So Lyney's assuming father, but she's assuming mother.
The people in charge, they're not as nice as they look. They say they keep a roster, but it's not complete. There are a lot of people who aren't on it, and never will be.
Jesus.
In this house, some people are family, and other people are just test subjects.
Another test subject?
Those kinds of people aren't ever going to get a place on the roster. Unless it's the roster of people who've been executed.
Wait, does that mean the Knave... She...
Picks and chooses?
Is there anyone that can vouch for you?
Where?
Perry. She's my best friend. She's the only one I trust in this place.
Oh, fuck off, dude. This is crazy. Your friend became the very thing you are denouncing. Oh, no. This sucks, bro.
Have either of you heard of that name before?
Oh, damn. They don't know.
No.
Me neither.
They have to dismantle the oppressive establishment.
Clervie, Perry. Neither of those names are on the roster.
Bro, we needed that animated short. I guess it would be interesting if you never watched it, but like, I would be lost right now if I didn't watch the animated short. I'm actually thinking now, like, how insane it is that that animated short just makes everything so clear right now.
But it seems like she's telling the truth.
Oh my God.
Either that, or this kid's already got a bag of tricks bigger than mine.
Oh, some of you guys wish you didn't watch it. It's kind of spoilery. Yeah, I guess so. I would just be questioning the whole time. Who's that? Who's that? Who's that? Who's that? What's that? Which I guess is a little better than understanding the context. But I still do. I feel like because I don't have all the answers, I'm okay being given some answers.
Maybe we should try a different approach.
Like, I still don't know anything about
Clervie,
Arlecchino.
do you have a wish?
A wish?
It can be anything you want. Just imagine. It's your birthday, you're blowing out the candles, and your wish is...
Oh. Oh, she wants to see the lights of Snezhnaya, right? Does she still want that?
To go outside.
Aww. She wanted to see the lights of Snezhnaya.
Where the sun can find me.
That's it? Well, that sounds easy enough.
Damn.
The darkness in the house runs deeper than you can imagine.
Jesus.
No one can get out alive.
What did she mean by that? Things can't be this simple.
Okay, time to divide and conquer.
Oh my God. I have no idea what that
I've got
means.
a plan. I'll try and find a way to use basic illusory magic to take Clervie outside and bring her somewhere with sunlight.
No, you fool. It's more than that.
Lynette, try and find the list of executions that Clervie was talking about and see if her name is on it. Fremine, you stay in Poisson. We can't be the only ones who've had run-ins with Clervie. I need you to collect intel on everything she's said and done.
Okay.
Understood.
I'll try my best.
What about us? What should we do?
I really appreciate your willingness to help, but this is a family matter.
Uh-oh.
I don't want to drag you in too deep. It's too risky. Let me think. Since Father considers you to be guests, maybe you could stick by her side for a little while. You don't need to do anything except keep up some nice, casual conversation.
Okay.
Ah, Paimon gets it. You want us to distract her.
How should we oh, that's how I get in trouble. She's like, you're in on it too. How should we contact you?
I'll give you a magic bird. If Father suspects something, all you need to do is release it when she's not looking, and it'll alert me that something's wrong.
Holy shit, that's a cool looking bird.
Of course, that's only as a last resort. If Father doesn't seem to notice us, there's no need to make contact.
Okay.
We'll reconvene here tonight after all's said and done. If the worst case scenario happens and we're discovered, just tell Father everything. We're not going to let our guests get punished for our own actions. That's where we draw the line.
Be careful. I'm wondering if Arlecchino can really be that outsmarted, like she doesn't know that something's up.
You too.
I mean...
Okay, this is where we part. Father should be at the beach nearby.
Like, Lyney is her successor after all, so like, why wouldn't she think that he could try to pull the wool over her eyes? All right, you gonna eat that?
I really hope this goes well. No, it has to go well. That's the only way this can get resolved.
So someone's gonna eat that lasagna, right? You're just not gonna let that go bad. Hey, okay, I guess someone took it. Damn. All right, let me get a picture with the squad. There we go.
Clervie, I'd like to take you somewhere. Is that okay with you?
Sure. Where are we going?
To the surface. We're gonna go get some, we're gonna go touch some grass. Fremine! My boy. What's going on?
Where should I start looking?
Let me get a picture with him too while I'm over here. Yo, the boys. Oh shit, chat. I just remembered the fucking teaser.
Rest in peace, Snezhevna. My child.
So I don't know if it's the left one or the right one, but it's good enough. All right, we move. Oh! What? Childe's here? I did not know he would actually be back in Fontaine. Bro got yeeted into the void by Skirk. Oh, dude. She said that he would tell us after we'd see him again.
Neve and Childe.
Oh my god. Homie, you put in work.
Hey, aren't you supposed to be in Snezhnaya recuperating? What are you still doing in Fontaine?
Bro literally got yeeted all the way back home just to come back again.
Oh, it's you two. I didn't expect to run into you here.
Uh-oh.
I was unconscious for quite a while after the fight in the Primordial Sea.
Holy moly.
After I woke up, I realized I was being taken back to Snezhnaya, and well...
We did hear Childe's voice during the trailer, but I thought it would be like a cut to like a previous scene or like a flashback or something, or like a cut to him in Snezhnaya, like talking to Arlecchino. I didn't know he would actually be physically back in Fontaine.
I couldn't have that now, could I? Not when I've still got unfinished business here in Fontaine. So, I mustered up all my strength and made the journey back on my own.
He's like, bro, I'm here to countersue. You motherfuckers put me in jail and I wasn't even... It was Focalor's fault. She set me up.
What sort of unfinished business are we talking here?
It has to do with Skirk, my master. I really wanted to meet up with her, but by the time I got back, she'd already left.
Oh, god damn it. Didn't she say that she was gonna tell Childe stuff for him to tell us the next time we caught up?
I still have so many questions for her. Without any other leads, all I could do was ask the knave to help me track her down. She
I'm
must
so
have left
sad.
behind some traces from her time in Fontaine.
I'm so upset.
Oh, okay, so have you found any clues?
Unfortunately, no. While the House of the Hearth is adept at collecting all manner of intelligence, certain existences can still manage to escape our purview.
She's just chilling in the abyss, let's be real. She said she would never come back here. Why would she ever come back to like the land of like to the surface or whatever?
Basically, unless Master feels there's a need to meet with me, she's not going to be found.
Exactly.
But that problem has an easy fix. I just need to become stronger, and then...
Uh-oh. What, challenge her?
Paimon thinks you should focus on getting better first.
Yeah, bro, like, chill. I don't want to catch whatever you got. 6 feet apart.
The worst of it is over. It's all thanks to that one kid from the House of the Hearth. Elwar, I think her name was.
Oh my...
She gave me a bunch of random potions to drink. They didn't go down easy.
Oh no.
Pain and chills all over. But they really did help speed up my recovery.
She's killing him slowly. He's dying from this cough.
And that's good, because it looks like I really do have to head back this time. The old man's been putting the pressure on me.
Ooh.
He sent someone to tell me I'm needed for some sort of project.
Project?
Project Stuja?
Project Stuja? Hold on. I need to write that down. Stuja.
Yeah, that's the one. I heard Regrator's involved too. I'm not looking forward to having to listen to all his monologuing, that's for sure.
Oh my god.
Hey, maybe you could think of a way for me to stay in Fontaine for a little longer.
Holy shit, Harbinger hangouts! I'm excited!
Helping Lyney and the others brush up on their fighting skills would be far more interesting. If you and I could spar, that would be even better. I've been waiting for a chance to see you go all out.
God, that's so cool. Multiple Harbingers just chilling together.
And what a sweet little daydream that is. But I also have a role to play in all this. I'll be leaving Fontaine shortly as well.
Like permanently? I don't know if she's gonna die at the end. I'll be so sad.
Besides, considering how little they see fit to step outside the homeland, being called on to return to Snezhnaya by such illustrious dignitaries, what a great honor. Wouldn't you agree?
Silicon 144, it has been a long time coming. You finally found a time to raid me. It's been like a joke between the two of us for such a long time. Yeah, thank you so much for the raid. I really appreciate it. Hope you had a good stream.
One I could do without, I'd say.
Paimon's like...
Is it just Paimon? Or does it kind of seem like they're...
Yeah, they're just shit-talking each other. Just casually trash-talking their colleagues behind their backs, yeah. I don't think any of the Harbingers like each other, if I'm being completely honest.
So, dear guests of the House of the Hearth, to what do I owe the visit?
Well, we just,
wanted to learn more about you. Like, where you come from, and what's up with your crimson powers, and your eyes.
Right! We're super close to Lyney and the others, but we still don't know much about you!
Is that so? Introductions have already been made, have they not?
Oh, well, you see?
Really, Paimon?
There's only so much you can learn about someone from a short introduction. At least tell us something a little extra, like, why do you call yourself father?
Paimon, I don't think she wants to go down that route. So you see, my mom had me kill all my brothers and sisters, and really traumatic stuff. You know, I try not to remember it until you brought it up just now. And so, as an adult, I decided I want to be the opposite of her. So I decided I'm going to be father. You know what I mean? Like, just something you talk about around the table.
Huh, good question. I'd also like to know.
None of your fucking business.
The fact that you have to ask tells me our intelligence work has been quite successful.
Oh.
Telling you the answer to that question would only serve to undermine that success. And we can't have that. Now can we?
AKA do your own research.
Spoken like a true diplomat. That was some expert sidestepping right there.
I love the shade. Oh, you politician.
Well, if there's nothing else, I think I'll take my leave. I still have a small matter to resolve at home.
Damn, she really just said I'm not telling you.
Wait, don't go!
Yo, I don't know if you want to piss her off, Paimon. If the Knave leaves now, she's sure to run into Lyney and Clervie. Should I release the bird Lyney gave us? No, we should try to get her to talking about something else first. About the House of the Hearth, what does the organization mean to you?
I'd also like to hear the
Shut
answer to
up,
this.
Childe! Can Childe leave? He's making it worse, bro.
I've met some of the members of your organization, and they all seemed like really good kids.
Bruh.
They actually reminded me of Tonya and Tusser.
Uh-oh. Well, you better be careful, bro. The Fatui are watching over your family.
Which, by the way, if you ever betray them, I'm just letting you know, I won't let you off easy.
I mean, sir, you're punching up right now. This is like an eldritch creature for all we know. She's rank number 4 for a reason. I don't know if you can do much.
And why would I betray them?
Well, you've already betrayed the House of the Hearth once, haven't you? At least, that's what I heard.
Oh, wait. Did her intel get through? Uh-oh. Childe, please. You just got back. We don't want to send you home in a body bag.
Okay, I admit. That's just what the old man told me. The rooster, I mean.
Oh! The mayor of Snezhnaya, by the way. Oh my god, I love how they're talking about all of the other Harbingers that we're gonna see in a couple years. The Knave betrayed the House of the Hearth. So does that mean what Clervie said was true? Does the Knave really treat her children like test subjects?
Wait, did you really do something bad to those kids?
Oh, God.
Never mind what I've done. I'm more curious as to what the mighty rooster had to say. Care to enlighten me?
Well, nothing much. Just some stuff about you taking out many other members of the House of the Hearth, and even going so far to attack your own family.
That's out of context, though. Like, imagine you just clip that and put it on the internet. That's so out of context. She had to do that. She was forced to. She was a kid, too. Now, maybe it's a little different because she's also, like, a cursed child, and clearly she was clearing anybody. Like, no one could touch her. But still.
I see.
Based on your reaction, I'm guessing it's all a bunch of lies.
Childe, please.
Hardly. I don't appreciate his particular turns of phrase.
Hardly?
But I suppose he didn't say anything untrue.
Yeah, see? She even says it. She says, I don't appreciate his turns of phrase. Basically, he's twisting it to make her look really bad. Aether's face says it all, bro. He's like, what the hell am I doing here?
Although, it would be more accurate to say that there is a certain level of prejudice involved.
Yeah.
But I don't intend to clear that up just yet.
Yep.
Prejudice has a funny way of concealing the real truth behind certain things. An attribute that I find to be quite advantageous.
Interesting. Okay.
Call yourself a Fontanian, for example, and people will assume all sorts of things, when the real truth is that this is simply the land where I was raised.
There's no way! Bruh, there's no shot. What the fuck, man? If they can't dolphin dive, they're not from Fontaine, confirmed. No Archie alignment, no dolphin dive. Damn, she straight lied to my fucking face. She lied to me and Farina. She's like, I might not be from here, but I was raised here. Damn, bro. She's definitely got her lineage goes all the way back to Conria. It has to. I'm not saying she's from the Crimson Moon Dynasty herself, but she's either from that time or she's a descendant of someone from that time. One of the two.
Huh? You're not actually from Fontaine?
Oh,
but
shit.
Then why did you try to help out with the prophecy and everything?
Yeah.
I was trying to protect the children born in Fontaine. Claiming that I myself was a Fontanian simply made it easier to operate.
Wow.
People would hardly suspect a fellow Fontanian of having any ulterior motives. Who wouldn't want to save their homeland after all?
Do not trust anything the game tells you because they will lie straight to your face and you will believe it for the next 6 months until they confirm that they were lying to you the whole time.
The primordial sea wouldn't have any effect on me, but it would have caused great harm to the House of the Hearth. Well, you wanted extra information, didn't you? There you go. I hope that satisfied your curiosity.
I mean, I already had my suspicions. It didn't confirm anything. It didn't give me any hard confirmations, but it at least verified what I was already thinking. So much for learning anything else about the betrayal. She probably only revealed that other secret in order to change the subject. It seems that she's trying to avoid talking about her past. Yeah.
So, you stayed in Fontaine for the kids. I guess I was wrong to believe you'd betray them.
Wow.
Apologies. Looks like I was holding on to some prejudices myself.
Good. Like I said, I like it when others have misconceptions of me.
Yeah, it makes it harder and harder for anyone to know the truth if everyone just believes what they want to believe about you.
Actually, while I was recuperating at the House of the Hearth, there was something else that really caught my attention.
Okay.
I heard that members always resolve disputes and arguments with a friendly spar, and the loser has to back down.
Oh, okay.
Seems pretty cool if you ask me. Would also give them plenty of opportunities to hone their skills.
Childe's like, can I fight somebody, please? Clorand, where are you?
Well, that's only a recent development. In the past, such spars weren't nearly so friendly. The losing party would lose everything, including their life.
Fuck, man. Yeah, it was literally Fortnite Battle Royale back in the day.
They were that high stakes? Whew, at least that's not a thing anymore.
Winner, winner, chicken dinner.
Well, the current atmosphere's not half bad. I'm a bit jealous, actually. You've got so many family members around you, and you even get to live with them.
Yeah, but that doesn't seem to be enough.
Having a lot of family around means dealing with a considerable amount of bickering and scheming. Once Tonya and Tusser enter their rebellious phase, I'm sure you'll understand.
Oh my god. Wait, is Tonya really young too? I mean, I know that he's older, but I wonder how much older Tonya is to Tusser. If Tusser's the last child, and then there's Anton, so he has another brother that we haven't met yet.
Just imagine. Tusser becomes obsessed with plucking out strands from the rooster's mustache, while Tonya decides to dye her hair 42 different colors.
Child's like, no, my family.
Okay. I get the picture.
Sheesh. Well, I thought she was going to be like, imagine they want to join the Harbingers. That'd be crazy. As the conversation shifts to topics of Tusser. Okay, it's the type of conversation that usually leaves you falling asleep, but I found myself grateful to Childe.
Well, would you look at the time? I should probably get going.
Damn, they have a freaking yap session over here.
Traveler, Paimon, I'm not sure where our paths will cross next, but the next time we run into each other, we should definitely try and find some time to spar.
Same time, same place, the Golden House. I'll see you there.
Again, maybe this is a conversation we can have when you look less like you're gonna kill over.
Yeah, I know, bro literally is out for the count.
All right. Well, thanks for everything, Arlecchino.
I feel like we're not going to see Childe again until Snezhnaya at this point, especially since he talked about his dad and his siblings just got brought up. We're going to get Childe's entire family. I guarantee you a Childe story quest part 2 when we get there as well. I'd expect it at that point.
No thanks necessary. You also played a part in obtaining the Gnosis. I would say we can call ourselves even.
I like the sound of that. Well, I'm off. See you all some other time.
Damn. Bye, Childe. Yeah, they really brought his ass back for like a cameo.
We should probably get going too. Do you want to head back with us?
Oh? You want me to leave so soon?
Well, you see,
I'm rather enjoying the evening breeze. If you don't mind, I think I'll stick around for a bit. I have some things to think about.
Like how my children are freaking scheming behind my back right now.
Apologies for not attending to you like a proper host. Please forgive this slight. I do hope you'll have a pleasant stay.
We managed to keep her distracted until nightfall. Good thing Childe was there to keep the conversation going.
Yeah.
You don't think she suspected anything, do you?
I do.
I wonder if Lyney ran into any issues. Let's hurry back and see how everything went.
I can't imagine a world where Arlecchino is like, Egad, I can't believe you deceived me right under my nose. I had no idea. She even said it. She was like, the more people in the house, the more opportunities there are for bickering and scheming. And that's literally what's going on right now. There's scheming afoot.
Oh? You decided to stay a little longer?
Ooh.
Let's take in the ocean view together then.
Yes, ma'am. I'm actually genuinely happy that the depressing music here is gone. I was not able to come to Poisson and like enjoy myself, or at the very least even just like come here without thinking about Act 5. Oh, we're back, boys.
Lyney, how did everything go?
Well, long story short, we ran into a small issue. Clervie can't go into the sunlight.
What do you mean?
Everything was fine at first.
Meanwhile,
she followed me up to the surface just like I told her.
Can she not go into the sun, like literally? Like she can only stay in the darkness?
As I led her out of the shadows and into the sunlight, she vanished.
Oh shit.
I turned around and there she was, standing at the edge of the shadows, silently watching me.
She literally is stuck in the darkness. She's like, no one can ever get out. No one can ever leave. Oh, man.
Huh. Maybe she's afraid of sunlight, or... No, it wouldn't be her wish if that were the case. Well, we could always try pushing her into it.
How you gonna push a ghost, Paimon? Please tell me that. Not sure pushing works on a non-corporeal being. Yeah, 3-head moment.
Oh, true.
Oh, no, you're right.
I've pretty much tried it all already. Nothing worked. Eventually, the sun went down, so all I could do was bring her back here. How did it go with you, Lynette?
Good. I've got the list.
Oh.
It's right here.
All right.
Really? Well, what are we waiting for? Let's take a look.
They're like, she's on the original list. All right, transition moment.
Oh, that's a lot of pages.
Okay.
Oh, it's gonna take forever to get through it all.
They literally had to do that mask transition to get the characters to animate sitting down. Nice little trick of the trade.
We can each take a section. Here.
All right, Fremine.
La Pouillade, Landois, Chambel, Horaire.
My god, Paimon just pronouncing foreign, like, French names is so funny. Oh shit, execution list.
Oh, yikes. That Horaire guy has a huge scar on his face. He's kind of giving Paimon the creeps.
That's crazy, bro. We just have a hit list on us. What the hell?
Ah, I've met him before. The scar is from an injury he received during a mission. I still remember him joking with me about it. He said any future lover would take one look at him and then lose all interest.
I don't know, the scar's kind of badass.
Did he say anything else?
Well, I asked if there was someone he was interested in. He said no, and that's where our conversation ended. It was only later that I learned he really did have someone he liked. He risked everything to escape so he could be with her, but it didn't work. One day, Father asked to see him, and, well, I never saw him again after that.
What the hell, man? Bro, she's like, hey, you guys all get to live as long as you live in service of me. And if you go out of line, you're out of line permanently. Like, that's just as bad as the life that she lived.
Wait, so that means the knave, she...
It may seem cruel, but it's just one of the rules of the house.
In the words of Honkai Star Rail, rules were meant to be broken.
Betrayal is not to be taken lightly. We know too many secrets to come and go as we please. So, if you do try to leave, you pay with your life.
That's fucked. Like, she's shackling them to this house forever. And it's either they go or she goes. Because if not, none of them are leaving. They all just gotta stay put. Yeah, it's like the fucking mafia. Oh my god.
Her name's not here, huh? Well, that's not too surprising. It doesn't seem like this list is complete. It only contains records dating back around 5 years.
From Arlecchino's standpoint, like, obviously she's literally the new knave. She's kind of following in line with the overarching system that the Tsaritsa has in play. Arlecchino's ultimately just doing her job, but even if she wasn't, I also feel like to an extent Perware is like that small glimmer of innocence in her, in a world that she didn't have that. She wasn't shown that. She wasn't taught like the level of compassion, love, care that you should expect from like adopting kids and giving them a life that you wish you had, if she doesn't even have the life that you'd expect her to give these kids. Yeah, it definitely falls more on the Tsaritsa for like the system in play. Like, if you join the House of the Hearth, we take you in so you don't die now, but if you ever leave us in the future, you gotta die then. It's a fucked up system, and I guess that's the moral grayness of it, but yeah, it just sucks because like these kids are literally indentured servants just because they were given a shit hand at life and they didn't ask for it. Yeah, I don't know. I just kind of feel bad. And so the only way to seemingly break that is to take down the knave and establish a new way of doing things with a new knave. And that might be Lyney, because I think he is the successor.
Let's shift our attention then. Fremine, were you able to find anything out? Fremine.
Uh-oh.
Sorry. I was thinking about something.
Yeah, we could tell.
I managed to talk to quite a few people, but I couldn't help but notice that the atmosphere in the house was a little... strange.
Oh.
Strange?
Yeah, I mean, I know there have been arguments in the past, times when people haven't gotten along. Chaplot and Filial are a good example of that.
Oh, okay.
Oh, those are two
oh,
people
yeah.
that we met while delivering supplies. Paimon can see how they might not get along. They
Yeah.
had very different vibes and their, interests seem to be pretty different as well.
Yeah, there's a lot of tension within the family, within the House of the Hearth itself, with all the kids. Between, like, the normal orphans and the special orphans, if you will.
That's to be expected, actually. Father brought us all here, shared her knowledge with us, taught us how to fight. That's one thing we all share. But that's also where the similarities end. Not all of us feel the same desire to stay here.
But you don't have a choice.
As members of the House of the Hearth, we're also considered part of the Fatui. And to a lot of people, that's an identity they never asked for.
Exactly.
Certain members get older and realize they want something else for themselves.
Mm-hmm.
But considering the rules of the House, most people would never say that out loud.
That sucks, dude. They're all caged.
People like Chaplot and Foltz are loyal to Father and her vision. They're proud to be part of the Fatui. Filial and Nantoy, on the other hand, well, they aren't quite as enthusiastic.
Yeah, they don't have a choice. They don't have a choice.
These kinds of conflicts have always been there. It's not like Father is in the dark about any of this.
And they said the listings go back as far as 5 years, so I assume that's when she replaced the previous knave 5 years ago?
Well, that's true. But it just feels like things have gotten worse lately. Filial and the others, it seemed like they were meeting in secret to talk about something.
Oh God, please, no secrets.
I can't say for sure, but I think they've met Clervie.
You think she's been inciting them to act out?
No, not exactly. But I wouldn't be surprised if she said something to them about the darkness in the house and how deep it runs.
Mm-hmm.
She's told me about it before. Experiments being run on children. People being used as pawns on the battlefield without so much as the strength to survive.
What the fuck, dude? It's like, deep down, she's still, like, rooted in her old ways, like, in the old ways of the house.
And they just believed all that? Without any evidence?
Clervie's words probably gave them the excuse they were looking for. Whether they actually believe them to be true is secondary.
This is all because of Project Stuja, isn't it?
Yeah, I want to know what that is. I wrote that down.
Whoa. Hold on a second. What's this Project Stuja all about, huh? This is the second time it's come up now.
Sorry, but I'm not sure of the details either. I only know what Father has told us, which is that it's something the Rooster and Regrator have been working on together.
Okay.
Apparently, it has to do with the Fatui's strategic plan for the future.
So, the banker and the mayor of Snezhnaya are planning this big project, so sounds like it's going to cost a lot of money.
Because the House of the Hearth was so successful in obtaining the Gnosis, we now have the honor of playing a key role in Project Stuja.
Wait, but isn't that a good thing?
Key role is just another way of saying dangerous role. To us, the whole thing is an inconvenience.
Yeah, you're cannon fodder. Oh my God, wait a minute. I wonder if they're piling up all of these orphans to become literal cannon fodder for something. Like, they're gonna mount an assault and they need all of these, like, grunt soldiers to just fucking, like, be the first wave to, like, whittle down the enemy. I don't know if this is for, like, Celestia. It's either that or they just need a bunch of kids to sacrifice for something.
Father thinks so too, but she's in no position to refuse.
Yeah.
Their plan isn't exactly unreasonable, and they've been funneling the house a lot of funding. It's just that we'll lose a lot of members in the process. Participating in the plan, it's an honor in name only.
Nah, bro.
What they're really trying to do is subdue us.
Yeah.
The existence of an intelligence organization outside their control makes them feel uneasy.
Yeah, also, it's just a way to mass wipe all of these people that could leak information. Looks like the Fatui are plotting something big, but given how little Lyney and the others know about it, I probably won't be able to learn much. I should keep a sharp eye out during the future dealings with the Fatui and see what I can learn. All right, Project Stuja, I got my eye on you, Chief.
Okay, super complicated top secret Fatui business aside, what does all of this have to do with the conflicts you were talking about earlier? Paimon doesn't get the connection.
I assume the Tsaritsa has her Gnosis. It makes no sense, really, for her to go after the others while not having her own. So I wonder if all of the other Archon quests are about getting the other nation's Gnosis. And then when we go to Snezhnaya, the Snezhnaya Archon quest is going to be about initiating this Project Stuja. Because I assume she would already have her Gnosis and she only needs one more.
External pressure has a way of exacerbating internal strife. You can't overlook the power of fear either. People are afraid of dying. And that fear is often the impetus for a lot of stupid decisions. I thought resolving the Clervie situation would make everything go back to normal.
Nah, it's just making everything worse, honestly.
But it looks like things are more complicated than I thought.
Yeah.
If we leave Filiol and the others to their own devices, sooner or later, Father will be forced to take action.
It got me good. I wasn't expecting it.
We can only focus on one situation at a time, brother.
You're right. Even if we confront Filiol and the others, it won't do any good. It might even make matters worse. We should focus on Clervie for now.
All right.
Well, it's getting late. We should head back and get some rest. We'll try again first thing tomorrow.
Holy shit, a lot of stuff.
You stick with me this time. Fremine, keep a close eye on Filiol and the others. Make sure they don't do anything they'll regret.
All right.
Good work today, everyone. Have a good night, and I'll see you tomorrow.
Yeah, hopefully. Yeah, clearly a lot to think about. I really like the idea of this Project Stuja just because it gets you excited and sets up for, like, the nation after the next one. Like, we're getting Natlan crumbs in a bunch of things. Natlan's gonna be here by the summertime in a couple of months. So, it's nice for them to start setting up some Snezhnaya stuff and talking about other harbingers and whatnot. So, very, very excited to see that. All right, Operation Clervie for tomorrow. Your mind races with all sorts of thoughts. Oh, God.
I'm always looking forward to an early night, but she can't sleep at all.
I'm sorry.
Hey, you don't think the Knave will be too angry with Lyney and everyone if she finds out about all this, do you?
Let's wait and see. Let's see what happens, Paimon.
She's even scary when she smiles.
Let's be surprised.
If she were to actually get angry... Ooh, you have to protect Paimon if that happens, okay, Traveler?
I'm afraid of her, too. You can just hide behind me.
Trust is effort, Traveler.
Oh, there she is. Oh, she's running.
Look over there.
Clervie, what is she doing over there?
Quick, let's catch up with her before anyone sees.
What is happening? Where is she going? Follow Clervie. Yeah, we gotta run her, boys. Oh.
Over there.
Wait, is she leaving? Wait, come back. Is it nighttime right now or is it daytime? I can't tell. Oh, it's night.
Oh, where is she going?
The sun's not out. She's going out when the moon is out. Crimson Moon Dynasty. Yo, she's outside now. She can't see the sun, though. Is she forever cursed to just see the moon at night? What a curse. What a cursed life to live, I swear. Could not be me, bro.
Clervie?
Nah, I'm good.
Shh. Oh. I opened the window while no one was looking. Look how pretty the outside is.
Yeah, it's pretty cool. You know, when it's not completely dark by shadows and shades. Window, there's nothing here. Wait a minute. I thought she was talking about wherever she was sleeping or wherever she was. Is she, like, thinking about the House of the Hearth right now?
If only I could have more than this. You probably think I'm being silly, huh? All this hopeless resisting. It's better to dream of what I could have than try to make it a reality, right?
Is she thinking about the big window door, like the window that her and Perware were looking out when she was talking about the lights of Snezhnaya?
Please, help us get on the same page here, Clervie. We need you to tell us what you know. Can you do that?
Sure. Although, after you hear all this, I think you might regret that decision.
Let's see.
Everyone in this family is nothing more than a tool. Something to be used and exploited. We're all expendable. Including me. As long as you're useful, you get to stick around. Lose your value, and you're handed over to the doctor, experimented on, and given a fate worse than death. I've seen it happen again and again, and I've had enough.
You have got to be kidding me. This fucking doctor doesn't know when to stop. They're literally dropping every Fatui Harbinger in this quest. I was not expecting them to be handed over. Your life is forfeit, might as well be a plaything for this fucking doctor. That's insane. An actual test subject.
You're saying the knave did all that? It's just, that doesn't seem like something she would do. She's
Oh my
scary
God.
and all, but it seems like even she has lines she wouldn't cross.
I think she's talking about the previous knave then.
I knew you wouldn't believe me.
Her own mom.
Everyone thinks she's a good person. They all think of her like a real mother.
Mother?
Yeah, the animated short Paimon. You didn't watch it?
But she doesn't deserve that title. She's disgraced it and tarnished it. And if I had things my way, I'd never see her again. If only Perry were here, she'd understand.
Oh, you sweet summer child. I'm so sorry.
Perry. There's that name again. Also, Paimon's getting a strange feeling. It almost feels like she's not really here with us.
Yeah.
Paimon can't tell if she's actually talking to us or if she's mistaken us for someone else.
She's like living out a memory. I'm not sure either. She's a spirit. It could be anything.
Well, in any case, it seems like she really needs someone to talk to. We should keep her company for a little longer.
It sucks more for her than anyone because out of all of those kids that grew up with nothing, who lost their families, who were thrown out on the street, she actually had a mom. It would have probably been better if she never did.
She looks so young. But it seems like she's been through a lot.
It's getting windy. I should close the window. Ooh, look at the moon. Isn't it pretty? Hey, wanna hear a secret?
Oh my God.
I heard that if you look up at the night sky in Snezhnaya, you can see the aurora. It's supposed to be super pretty. Even prettier than the moon tonight.
Oh my God. At first, when she's talking like this, I feel like she's talking to Perware. But then when she was like, oh, I wish Perry was here, she'd understand. That time, I think she's talking to the Traveler. It's like she's going back and forth. I'd love to see it. Yeah, don't worry, Aether. You'll see it in about 2 years. Can you guys imagine that? In a year and a half, we're going to be in Snezhnaya. So crazy.
Perry and I promised each other that once we're older, we're gonna go see it together.
Yeah, see? Now she's talking to me. Unless I'm like the stand-in. Does she see Perry when she sees me?
But I can't find her. I'm worried she's also been... No, that wouldn't happen to her. She's special. Mother likes her a lot.
Oh, she's not dead, but the person you once knew probably is.
I should really go talk to Mother, but we just fought. She doesn't want to see me.
Yeah.
I'm too scared to face her. What should I do?
This poor girl. After some time, Clervie seems to come back to herself.
Paimon really doesn't understand what's going on with her. Well, let's head back. We've got an early morning tomorrow.
Damn. Oh boy, night passes. Good lord.
All right, looks like we're all here. Let's go ahead with the plan.
All right, before we start, I have a question.
Oh? What is it?
Have the knave and the doctor ever worked together?
What makes you ask that?
You know, a little birdie may have said something.
Well, we kinda ran into Clervie last night, and that's what she told us. We met the doctor back in Sumeru. He's super dangerous, and he's done all sorts of bad things.
Yep, fuck the doctor, by the way.
It's possible that Father and the doctor have had certain dealings, but I don't think Father would work with him.
Good.
We're not really on the same side, so there's not a lot of trust between them. That doesn't exactly set the stage for a successful partnership.
The mother was a real piece of work, too. No wonder he made all of these advancements. He was doing, like, the most heinous of things.
I did hear, though, that when Father first became a Harbinger, the doctor offered to work with the House of the Hearth.
Yeah, bro was like, yo, I can get more of those test subjects. And, like, then I think of people like, I think of Kali.
Father rejected most of his proposals, except for one. It had to do with some sort of secret experiment.
Secret experiment? Could that be what Clervie was talking about?
I don't think so.
Experiment?
I don't know any details about the experiment itself, but I do know it's an entirely independent operation. The doctor only proposed a direction for the research. That was the extent of his involvement. I still don't think that counts as working together.
I wonder what that was.
The details of the experiment are confidential, but complete records are kept on all participants. That doesn't seem to be the case with the situation Clervie referred to. I know you don't agree with some of the Fatui's methods, and I'm not asking you to. But I am asking you to trust us on this. The House of the Hearth has its own principles. There are certain lines we're not willing to cross.
That's fair.
Alright, that's good to hear at least. Clervie seems to think the knave and the doctor worked together to do something horrible. If that turned out to be true, Paimon doesn't know how he would even face you guys.
The previous knave.
It's just that it doesn't seem like Clervie is lying either.
Oh, mention mother. Mention the mother line.
The easiest thing to do would be just ask the knave directly, but Paimon doesn't think she'd tell us.
Let's focus on the plan for now.
Father didn't come back last night. She's probably still near the shore. We'll be counting on you to distract her.
Again?
Lynette, you're with me.
Aw, man.
Fremine, you know what to do. Be on your guard, everyone. All right, let's get to it.
All right, gamers, let's go. Operation Distract the Knave, and try not to blow your cover in the process.
Ah, it's you two again. I must say, you look a bit pale. Did you have trouble sleeping last night?
Maybe.
A little.
Perhaps if you had less on your mind, you'd be able to absolve yourself of such troubles. So what are you planning to do now? Catch up on some sleep? Or should I give you some time to rack your brain for a topic to discuss before I ask any questions?
Am I being interrogated right now? What is happening?
Although I must profess to being curious. Without Childe here, how do you plan on distracting me?
Okay. Why are we surprised, dude? Yeah, I knew something was up.
Us? Distract you? A good one. But no, we were just here for a chat.
Again?
Looks like you could have used some extra time to think. No matter. If you don't have any other plans, why don't you accompany me somewhere?
Oh, God. Am I being lured into a trap right now?
Don't worry. I'll be sure to steer clear of any scheming children.
She knows, chat. She knows.
The ocean breeze is sure nice today.
So, you know everything then.
Children always think they can hide things from the grown-ups. But nothing gets past me. Least of all a little scheming. I think I'll let them have at it for a little longer. I can be very patient.
All right, can you just promise not to kill any of them, please?
Well, I'll leave you to think things over. If you're so inclined, meet me outside the Palais Mermonia.
Oh, Neuvillette! We gotta see Neuvillette!
Good things come to children who do as they're told. So I do hope you decide to tag along. If only for your friends' sakes.
What the fuck? You just threaten?
What should we do?
Was she really like, hey, I hope you'll show up? It'd be a shame if anything happened to my kids.
She clearly knows about everything we've been doing, and Paimon doesn't think it'd be a stretch to say she was threatening us just now.
Chief Justice, we need help! We should release the pigeon that Lyney gave us. Fuck. Alright.
Oh, good idea.
Get out of here.
Hopefully he sees it in time.
Goodbye, little bird.
Well, we should probably head to the Palais Mermonia. Paimon doesn't want to find out what happens if we don't show up. Based on what the knave was saying just now, it sure didn't seem like it'd be anything good.
Alright, really don't have any other option. Guess all we can do is take it one step at a time.
Okay, then we probably shouldn't keep her waiting. It seems like Lyney and the others are on thin ice, so let's do our best to not get them in any more trouble.
God, man, this is so stressful. Remember when I was just trying to find my sister? And now we're trying to dismantle an oppressive establishment orphanage? That's crazy.
Seeing as we still have some time before my meeting, we might as well enjoy some pleasant conversation while we wait.
Okay, what? Oh, you got a meeting with Neuvillette.
I'm glad to see you get along with my children.
Or Farina.
Being surrounded by good companions
No, Farina's not here anymore.
For a child's development.
Never mind, I take that back.
You're not planning on doing anything to them, are you?
I assume you're referring to Lyney, Lynette, and Fremine.
Yeah, sure, let's go with that.
Although, there's that situation with Filial and Nentoy as well.
She knows everything.
It appears quite a few people have been acting out lately. No matter. I'm not one to discriminate. All those who betray the house meet the same fate. There are no exceptions.
That's wild. No exceptions?
Does that mean you're going to kill them?
Not an exception for sweet little Paimon?
Oh,
damn.
Are you here to beg for their lives? I'm sorry to disappoint, but the rules of the house change for no one.
That's fucked.
In my organization, everyone is responsible for their own actions.
Meet me out back. Looks like I gotta kill you then. I gotta put you down. I'm sorry. That's the only way. We gotta stop you.
But don't you care about them at all? They really respect you. They even call you father. You must feel something for them.
Any organization in which feelings come before principles is one destined for ruin.
Oh.
The House of the Hearth is hardly an exception. You could say our principles are more stringent than most.
Bro, there's no way she's repeating the trauma. That's literally what Mother said to her. She was like, feelings of love and compassion are pointless, are useless. And you would think that that's why she called herself father, to be nothing like her, but she's like her in a different way. I feel so bad for her. I feel so bad for Perware.
Perhaps I can offer you this consolation at least. As our guests, you two will not be held accountable along with them.
Lady, you do not want this. What do you mean? And what if I was? What are you gonna do? I'm the Traveler. We fought up to rank 6, so maybe we're flexing a little bit right now to be like, oh, we could take on all of them. I don't know, man.
I would imagine Lyney, Lynette, and Fremine will be able to keep their lives. As for Filial, Nentoy, and the others, I'm afraid there's little I can do.
That's crazy.
They can try to escape, but once you know our secrets, there's no getting out alive.
That sucks.
But that's awful.
Y'all don't have access to Irminsul or something? Can't you just like wipe their memory? You don't have anything in this world that you can just like wipe their memories? Just give them a clean slate?
Ah, you seem concerned. Out of consideration for my guests, I suppose I could turn a blind eye for a little longer. If Lyney and the others manage to dispose of Clervie in the meantime,
wow,
all evidence of their wrongdoing will be lost. In that case, I could hardly punish them for something I couldn't prove.
Wow, she really just wants to get rid of her.
If their efforts are unsuccessful, on the other hand, all will be held accountable. And the punishment will be severe.
We'll hold you to it.
Of course. Oh, and here, I believe this belongs to you. Do try and keep better track of it next time.
How the fuck? How did she do that? Bro, I got caught red-handed.
It takes a considerable amount of time to train a bird like this.
Wow.
It would be such a pity if you were to lose it. Permanently.
Hey, call that a murder of birds, ladies and gentlemen.
Wait, where did you get that?
Yo, thanks, Hoyoverse. Yo, slam dunk right there. That was a fucking amazing alley-oop assist. I appreciate that.
Well, I'm afraid that's all the time we have.
Yeah, they were setting that up for your boy.
For the matter at hand.
They were like, Arnold's gonna enjoy this one.
I asked you to meet me here because I have business at the Palais Mermonia. It has nothing to do with you, but I think it would be prudent for you to stick by my side for the time being. There will always be time later to run off and tell Lyney what you've learned.
God damn it.
Well, time to go. Looks like we wrapped things up just in time.
Neuvillette! 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 She wants Clervie gone, and she's like, hey, if you can get rid of this this burden from my past, all will be forgiven. But if you can't, then all you are gonna die, and I'll figure it out some other way. But, like, Clervie's the only thing that's tethering her to her past. She was supposed to be a good king. She was supposed to be different. And she's not. Yo, shout out to Sadine, by the way. Halt!
It's been a while, Monsieur Neuvillette.
Yo, dead silent.
I must say, I wasn't expecting my meeting request to be approved quite so quickly. The Palais Mermonia operates with an efficiency worthy of admiration.
Oh my gosh. Actually, you know what? I'm about to put a favor into the Sovereign Dragon of Water right now.
It is only right that an esteemed diplomat such as yourself should be afforded the proper level of respect.
Sir, wait until I tell you.
Although, if I may speak plainly, I must confess that I did not anticipate we would have the occasion to meet again after presenting you with the Gnosis. I see you've brought the Traveler and Paimon with you as well. If I may inquire as to the purpose of your visit.
Yeah, we're gonna die if we don't.
I'll be departing Fontaine shortly. There is, however, an outstanding matter that I would like to see resolved before I go.
Imagine she's like, I'm departing Fontaine shortly, aka like, I'm departing this world, like I'm gonna die.
It requires a rather lengthy explanation, I'm afraid. So I took the liberty of explaining everything in this proposal. Please review it at your leisure, Monsieur Neuvillette.
Damn. What is happening here? Fire and water over here. Look at them. All right. I'm just going to sit over here and keep to myself, I guess. It's so great to see Neuvillette again. Oh! Yo, did you bring any cake?
I understand your request. However, at the risk of causing offense, I must admit that I fail to see why you would wish for such a thing.
Uh-oh. What is it?
I heard you have a certain fondness for water tasting, Monsieur Neuvillette. So allow me to use water as an analogy.
No, please. I don't want more water facts. I don't need water lore, please. They're yapping about fucking H2O.
A family is like a large body of water with countless rivers flowing in and out. As someone who watches over this system, I would hope that each river that flows from the source will eventually reach the ocean. Of course, objectively speaking, I know this is impossible. Most of the rivers will dry up along the way, disappearing into the ground and leaving nothing but a barren riverbed behind.
Neuvillette's like, yeah, but how does the water taste?
Not all rivers are destined to reach the ocean, but I would not see their existence rendered meaningless. I believe the water that flows within them is simply meant for a different destination, like a field in need of irrigation. Or perhaps the glass of a certain water-tasting enthusiast.
Basically what she's saying is, yeah, some of these kids are not meant to live. They're meant for a different purpose.
Did you get any of that, Traveler?
Kind of.
Your words paint an optimistic picture indeed. Allow me to remind you, however, few among us are willing to sip from a glass filled with tainted water.
Talk to her, Neuvillette! Fuck yeah! I don't want this dirty-ass water. Also, don't drink the Fontaine water. That shit's tainted. What the hell, man? We learned about that shit ages ago.
It may have been tainted at one point in time, but not to worry. I'll make sure it's strained of all impurities and returned to its cleanest form.
How? How does that apply to the kids?
I seem to recall there being a transactional aspect to your proposal. Perhaps you could expound on that?
If you accept my proposal, Monsieur Neuvillette, I will gradually withdraw my forces from Fontaine.
Oh? I need those materials. You can't do that.
And, unless absolutely necessary, I will no longer carry out any special missions within Fontaine.
All right, that's fair. No more kids will be killed in the process, then.
I presume I can take your words to mean that, in the future, cases similar to the Tartuffe assassination will cease to cross my desk?
Oh, shit! Is that the assassination from the demo? That man that she killed and, like, yoinked all his money?
Tartuffe. Ah, that thief who embezzled funds from all those charities, you mean?
Oh yeah, the teaser.
Condolences to his family, but without any evidence, I cannot imagine how the House of the Hearth might have been involved in his passing.
Wow. But to answer your question, Neuvillette, yes. We know that you know.
Of course, if you accept my proposal, Monsieur Neuvillette, I'm sure certain measures could be taken to reduce the frequency of such troubles.
I hate this. I hate this diplomatic nonsense. Stop talking in circles, okay?
You choose your words carefully indeed.
Of course.
In that case, I'm inclined to accept your proposal.
All right, so what the hell did she just do?
My thanks for your generosity, Monsieur Neuvillette. Well, with that settled, we should be going now. I took the liberty of bringing along 2 bottles of spring water from Snezhnaya for you to enjoy. I do hope I get the chance to hear your impressions. Perhaps at our next meeting?
Shut the fuck up. Shut up. They did not do this. They did not do this. They did not specifically do this.
Indeed. I trust you would not overlook your commitment in the meantime.
Bruh.
All right, Traveler Paimon. Time to go.
What did she just do? The only thing I can think of is if she's planning a showdown with us. Oh, Neuvillette's over here. Monsieur!
I believe I've told you before that my emotions easily resonate with those of others.
Ooh, that you did.
Yet in the few meetings I've had with that Harbinger, I haven't been able to sense any aspect of her emotional state.
Oh, God.
Her mind is like a still body of water. Who knows what darkness lies in its depths, and the lack of ripples on the surface gives nothing away. It's unclear whether this is her natural state of being, or whether it's an incredible strength of will that gives her the ability to master her emotions.
My God. Either
scenario, however, suggests she is a very dangerous individual. I do not expect an explanation as to why you two are by her side. Whatever your reasoning, I would only advise you to take caution.
All right, Arlecchino's emotionally constipated. That's what I took away from that. Get a little picture of them two over here. No. She's emotionally constipated, which basically means she can't express herself. Like, she's incapable of doing that, or doing that in a way that expresses something. Wait, you didn't hear me say emotionally? I literally said that. Wait, did I not say emotionally when I said that? Hold on. Arlecchino's emotionally constipated. You did? Wait, so then why are y'all confused? Someone's like, oh, emotionally constipated. Like, did you just choose to hear the word constipated? I only heard Oh, okay, so you heard what you wanted to hear. I got you. If Arlecchino is suspecting to fight her kids and lose, she just did something for Neuvillette to guarantee the safety of the kids after she's gone, right? Because, like, the whole reason why she killed that man initially was for the people, was for, like, the kids of Fontaine. I assume that's what she did. I don't know. All right, let's do it.
So, what exactly were you talking about back there? Paimon only heard you mention some rivers, a large body of water, and then some kind of irrigation scheme.
Yeah, we're getting iced. Iced meme is brought back.
You really want to know? I would imagine there might be more pressing concerns at the moment.
Hey, we got time to kill.
Lyney, Paimon really hopes everything's going okay.
Yeah, we didn't send the bird because she gave it back to us, and so he doesn't know that she knows yet.
Oh. Paimon recognizes that look. You've got your ticket cap on, don't you, Traveler?
Yeah, sure. Let's go with that. The knave seems relaxed. She wasn't joking earlier about betraying the organization will cost them their lives. I think she's serious about punishing those kids. How should we stop her? No, there's something else that there's something else we should figure out first. While we were talking in front of the Palais Momonia, she mentioned Clervie's name. Does that mean she yeah. Oh, actually, yeah, I didn't realize that. Like, we know that she knows who that is. The Traveler doesn't know the connection. We, the player, do. So, I guess that makes sense. Oh, shit! Bro! What the hell?
Oh, shoot. Are you alright?
Hey, I'm walking here!
Oh, jeez. I'm so sorry. I was so focused on selling these papers, I wasn't looking where I was going.
Ooh. That guy's got a scar on his face. Is that the guy from the book? My bad, I wasn't paying attention. Wait, is this the guy from the execution list?
Well, let me make it up to you at least. Here, take this paper. On the house.
On the house of the hearth? Got him. He looks kind of familiar for some reason. Hold up. Yeah, he's from
Oh, you don't have to give us anything.
He's from the thing, the list that we looked at.
Please, I want to. It's not like I'm short on supply. All the extras will be useless come tomorrow anyway.
Let's go. What did he give us?
It's my fault, really. I was just trying to bring home some extra mora for the family, but I bit off more than I can chew. I haven't had many takers today, so I'm still swimming in papers.
Yo, please get out of here, bro. Father's nearby.
What's going on here?
Nothing much. I just ran into your friend here on accident.
Oh, shit.
I should probably get going, actually, so...
Yeah, please do.
Hold on.
Oh, no. Bro, run. Just get out of here. Who gives a fuck about this lady? She's just random. She doesn't know you.
Of course, I'm happy to compensate
Come
you
on.
with mora. It's just... I don't have any on me at the moment.
She's like, shouldn't you be dead?
I'll take 3 papers. Here. Your payment.
Oh my god. See, chat, here's the thing. I don't know if she knows and she's playing dumb, because she's been debating us the entire... since Act 5. She's been lying to us since we've known her. And I'm like...
Oh, thank you for your patronage. May the Archons bless you with good fortune.
No! No! Don't bless her!
If only I had the chance to run into such generous customers every day. I should probably just take on a smaller inventory though, right?
Bruh.
I'm getting married soon, so sometimes it's hard to not get ahead of myself. Anyway, I should head out. Goodbye!
Yo, is he on like a witness protection list or something?
Affairs are settled. We should take the boat back to Poisson. We've even acquired some light reading to enjoy along the way.
What is happening right now? Does she know?
Actually, why don't we stick around for a little longer?
Does she know who that is?
Paimon just realized how hungry she is. She can't head back to Poisson on an empty stomach.
If I noticed that guy, she should have noticed that guy. Looks like Paimon's trying to buy more time. I doubt Lyney and the others will have made any progress. We should head back now.
It appears you two are under the impression that delaying our return will somehow alter the situation in your favor. I'm sorry to ruin your fantasy, but your efforts are meaningless.
Well, you still haven't moved, so I guess it's kind of working.
That being said, I could be persuaded to give Lyney some extra time. I just have one condition.
Okay.
If you agree to my request, I'll even answer some of your questions. You're quite curious about Clervie, are you not? And my relationship to her.
Yeah, why are you like this?
Wait, why are you being so generous all of a sudden? You're not gonna ask us to do something bad, are you?
Oh, man. I'm so nervous right now, chat. I'm so anxious. Like, I don't know what to expect.
You overestimate yourself. You don't have the talent for bad things.
You don't know that. I could be a villain if I wanted to. God damn it. What do you mean? I'm rugged and manly. Okay, I can be aggressive.
Then what do you possibly...
The most important consideration in a negotiation is that both sides receive something they want. Demands and threats only get you so far.
Your condition. Let's hear it.
Wonderful. Here it is.
Oh, God. Don't cut to black.
When the time comes, make the choice that you deem most appropriate in the situation, and lend your help to the House of the Hearth.
When the time comes, make the decision that you deem most appropriate in the situation, and lend your help to the House of the Hearth. What is this, an insurance policy for the future? She's like, I shall call upon you when we ride into the night against Celestia. I have to guarantee her my future assistance?
Okay, sounds normal enough. But what do you mean, when the time comes? When is that supposed to be?
When's the Snezhnaya Archon quest? When's it time to go to Celestia? Yeah, a couple years?
That is for you to decide.
This also reminds me of Kafka. Kafka said the same thing to the Trailblazer. She was like, you know, when the time comes, you know, you'll have to go on this path and make decisions, do what you feel is right in the moment. You know, something along those lines, something similar. All right, we accept the conditions because we have no agency in this game, so yeah.
Then we have a deal. Follow me.
Bruh. What is happening? We're gonna get into some crazy shit in the end game, I swear to God. Followed the knave to the nameless ruins. Nameless? That quote reminded me of Kafka, Honkai Star Rail.
How about we explore the area ahead of us later?
Damn, Paimon, really? Are you keeping me from my destiny right now? Oh, God. She's like, hey, let me bring you here, where I killed my mother and all of my brothers and sisters. Pain.
What is this place?
Pain, depression, sadness, betrayal, all of the above.
Somewhere long forgotten by everyone.
Yeah.
It used to be a grand building. Now it's nothing more than a pile of rubble.
They also updated this, by the way. After the patch went live, this place looked kind of basic initially, but they like elevated it so much more now after the patch.
No one comes here anymore, nor does anyone care about what once happened here.
I care!
Although, this place does have something to do with the story I'm about to tell you.
Well, I mean, I think Hoyoverse beat you to the punch. You're a little late.
It was before I became a harbinger.
Yeah.
And before Lyney and the others joined the House of the Hearth.
Yep.
Due to certain events, I first killed Clervie and then her mother. And this is where it all happened.
That kind of sounds crazy when you think about it. Like, no other context. I came here, killed a mother and her child, and now we're here.
You were the one that killed Clervie?
Why?
Patience now. Allow me to explain Clervie's side of the story first.
Yeah.
I'll start from the beginning.
It all started when my spider died and she tried feeding it cake. Let's keep it civil now, shall we?
Clervie was 6 years old when she was brought by her mother, Crucibina, to live in the House of the Hearth.
Oh, shit.
From the outside, it seemed like a fairy tale. A thriving family made up of kind adults and friendly children.
Oh my God, this presentation.
Crucibina was the knave at that time, and the House of the Hearth was under her control. She was Clervie's mother by blood.
Yep.
But she was also the mother to all the children in the house.
Yep, that, the description kind of clarified that, and there was some translation changes for the English trailer, but a bunch of people in the comments of my reaction did inform me of this for the CN version.
Clervie was happy here, for a time. But she quickly realized that being part of this family wasn't a fairy tale at all. It was a kind of purgatory.
Purgatory?
Yeah, she can't leave. She can't be what she wants to be.
Exactly. The House of the Hearth takes in war orphans from all over Teyvat.
Wow.
But as for how to raise them, that depends entirely on the person in charge.
That's insane. Dude, the music? The music too? Holy moly. So I wonder if she was training up the... Well, no, because she had them all, like, fight each other. So I was like, I wonder if this Project Stuja thing was in effect back then, too, for the previous Knave's objective. But I don't know.
Crucibina came up with a novel idea. She would teach the children to fight, force them to duel each other, and then crown as the king of the house the child who proved themselves most worthy of inheriting her title.
Yeah, and then they start the cycle all over again.
It's difficult to estimate the number of children who died or were maimed in the process. There's little I can say about the ones who died. The ones that emerged with permanent injuries, on the other hand, well, they still served a purpose.
Experiments, throwaways.
They would be handed over to the doctor to be experimented on, or sent away on dangerous missions. Nothing more than tools to be used and then discarded.
Yeah. I wonder where Arlecchino came from that she got discovered.
So those were the experiments Clervie was talking about.
Yep.
But what actually happened to her?
We fought, and I had to kill her.
You said that Clervie was Crucibina's daughter, so if Clervie tried to convince her to stop what she was doing, Crucibina probably would have listened, right?
Yes, in a normal world, but Teyvat has its own laws, Paimon.
Despite being Clervie's mother, Crucibina cared little for her daughter.
Yeah.
She forced Clervie to join the House of the Hearth only as a means to demonstrate her own impartiality as a mother. To prove that she treated all her children equally.
Insane.
Clervie did try to convince her mother to change her ways, but it was to no avail. After her efforts failed, the only other option was to rise up and try to fight back. Unfortunately, the other children had already been thoroughly indoctrinated into the illusion of happiness Crucibina had created.
That storybook. Wow! Holy shit, she indoctrinated those kids at such a young age by reading that fairy tale book. So I think it was right. I remember reading the book, or not reading the book. I remember watching the trailer back, and like the bat with the two different faces, I was like, oh, I wonder if that's supposed to be Dottore. And it looked like he was healing the kids, but those were probably the leftover kids that were like injured. That was Dottore then.
Of course, there was one exception. Someone Clervie's age who knew the truth about the House of the Hearth. Her name was Perouere.
Her name? You mean your name? Perry?
Wait, the friend that Clervie mentioned?
Friend, huh? I suppose we can call her that for now.
Uh-huh.
Clervie was a cheerful and passionate person with a tenacious spirit. Perouere, on the other hand, was rather cold-blooded.
I really like these. So they just did like a different style of the trailer.
Her cold-blooded nature allowed her to see through Crucibina's facade.
The window.
Yet, it was also this cold-bloodedness that prevented her from acting against it.
Yeah.
At least at first. While Clervie longed for freedom, Perouere was convinced that, amid all the fighting and violence, she would make it until the end.
She was otherworldly. She had like a curse and everything.
Despite their differences, the two became fast friends, united by their knowledge of the truth. Clervie told Perouere that she hoped to create a real family, where no one would be killed or sacrificed. There may have been a certain naivete to her ideas, but Clervie proved her determination many times over. She tried countless times to run away, ask for help, or expose the truth. But her efforts only earned her beating after beating. The only thing that kept her going was her strength of will.
Damn.
Even with her body racked with pain, she would still stand on her tiptoes and open the window at night. She and Perouere would look out at the moon together, a fierce longing for freedom shining in her eyes. But one day that light simply vanished.
Oh no. What happened?
They had to fight each other.
Her hopelessness resulted from a culmination of things. 10 years had passed. 10 years worth of failure after failure.
Did she let herself lose?
She and Perouere weren't children anymore, but finding any chance to escape still seemed as hopeless as ever.
Yeah.
It was during this time that Perouere suggested a new plan. If escaping was out of the question, why not take down the very person sitting on top of this throne of lies? Mother herself.
I don't know if she would be okay with that, like killing her own mom despite her mom doing all of this.
Clervie rejected that proposal.
Yeah.
She claimed that, as a famous harbinger, Crucibina possessed an unimaginable amount of power. Trying to kill her would have an incredibly low chance of success.
I mean, it worked. She did it.
Clervie never gave another reason, but Perouere could see it written all over her face.
Her mom.
Clervie still thought of Crucibina as her mother. Killing her own flesh and blood was a line she couldn't bring herself to cross.
That sucks. So she's like, oh, well, if I can't kill your mom, like, I have to get through you. Because, you know, she didn't want that to happen.
If she couldn't escape and fight back, then only one option remained.
Death.
Precisely. Death was the only way that she felt she could be free. It happened during a duel. When she arrived at the dueling ring that day, her partner turned out to be none other than Perouere.
Wow.
The very person that had stood by her side all those years. It was a fierce battle. But ultimately, Clervie decided to let Perouere end her life.
Yeah, I figured that. Even just by the way that scene played out, where she was like practically like hugging her, and then she willingly fell. It's almost like Perouere just stood there and let it happen. Another thing that's interesting too is that Perouere is a sword user and Clervie is a polearm user, and in the lore of the game, the polearm is superior to the sword. I mean, she even had a type advantage, but she forfeit.
From that moment on, Paraware's journey was one written in flames. When the rain finally came and washed it all away, there she stood, the sole victor in Mother's endless game of slaughter. A trail of corpses strewn across her path to success.
Yeah.
It was the very result she had predicted 10 years prior. Even then, she believed she would make it until the end.
That's true.
She wasn't surprised by the fact that she emerged as Mother's undisputed heir. Rather, her success left her with an inexplicable sense of restlessness.
I feel like at the end of this, they're going to be like, how do you know so much about all this that happened, about this Paraware person? She's going to be like, because it's me. Not prepared to fight.
She was unsettled. And there was only one thing that could quell that sensation. Perhaps you two would like to take a guess as to what it was?
Killing the person at the very top.
Who's Sabina, you mean? But...
Correct. This is the place where Paraware killed her best friend.
Yeah.
A mere year later, this is also the place where she fought tooth and nail to kill the mother they shared.
I did not know that this is where they both died. The trailer also didn't express that there was a passage of time. It almost seemed like she killed the daughter and the sun was going down at that point, and then by nightfall, she made it to the mom. It didn't imply that any stretch of time had passed, but a whole year had passed before fighting the mom.
The moment she acted,
yeah,
any conception of what was right or wrong ceased to matter. It's one of the principles of the house. Only those who survive get to write the rules. Paraware won the battle and became a harbinger herself. After which Her Majesty, the Tsaritsa, bestowed upon her a new name.
Arlecchino.
Arlecchino.
You're not gonna die here, are you? Because that would be so tragic, too. If this is where the mom dies, the best friend dies, and Paraware die.
So the Perry Clervie was talking about...
It was
you all along.
Yeah.
You're Paraware. Arlecchino is just a name you got later.
I love that that's how she revealed it. She didn't just say, and it's me. She just was like, yeah, and then she went on to become this, and she got this title, and it's like, there's your answer. This was your story just as much as Clervie's.
I left that name behind long ago.
Damn.
I must say, hearing it now does bring back memories.
Yeah.
After I defeated Crucibina, the moniker of Mother died with her.
Yeah.
I chose to forego the title she called herself and even chose to give up my own name. I rebuilt the House of the Hearth under a new identity. Not only as Arlecchino, but as father.
Hell yeah.
And that is where the story ends. Any more questions?
Yeah, the Clervie we met, though, who is she exactly? She's like the ghost of my past.
Yeah. Based on what you just told us, Clervie wasn't a little kid when she was killed. So the Clervie we met... Was she really a spirit at all?
I suppose you could call her an illusion born of flame. Her existence is like ashes to a fire. Something left over in the wake of blaze and ruin.
Maybe she shows herself or appears to those kids because, like, maybe those kids want what she wanted to, which was, like, they want to go outside. They want to see the, you know, the auroras of Snezhnaya and all this other stuff. But similar to Mother, they're being held down by Father and, you know, the system and all that.
You see, a certain power runs through my veins.
Okay.
It's not unlike a curse. My flames leave behind shadows of anything they consume.
Wait, what? Wait, did she create this then?
Of course. The chances of those shadows morphing into a sentient entity are exceedingly slim. Clervie is a very special case.
Wait, what?
Clervie died when she was 16 years old. But what emerged from the flames was her 6-year-old self. Her appearance wasn't the only thing affected.
What?
Most of her memories were lost to the blaze as well.
What does this have to do with the Crimson Moon then? I'm low-key kind of thinking about alchemy, right? Chemia is the creation of life, and the Crimson Moon Dynasty founded alchemy. If that's Crimson Moon Dynasty fuckery she's got going on, then did she just like create a life out of her friend dying?
Memory is a mysterious thing indeed. Losing a portion of your memories will alter your sense of self. Lose 10 years worth, however. And it would be like living in the past.
Yeah.
Like returning to a version of yourself that never grew up.
So it regained 6 years of her life's memory. So obviously it maintained her childhood.
No wonder Paimon got such a weird feeling when we were talking to her.
Wow, that's crazy.
Perhaps I should put it this way. Clervie is someone trapped in time. It may seem like she exists with us in the present, but she truly lives in the confines of her own past.
Damn, we gotta set her free too, I'm assuming.
So if all of that is true, then you must have known about Clervie for a long time.
Indeed. She's a rather volatile and unstable entity.
Dear.
Sometimes she would look after the children. She's even saved some of their lives.
Yep.
But other times, she would hide from me and become obsessed with revealing the truth about the house to anyone who will listen.
Oh, man. So she was also a nuisance that bickered and schemed.
Shadows don't have the capacity to learn or grow. Any new information they encounter is quickly forgotten over time. Your attempts to expose Clervie to sunlight, they failed, yes?
Oh!
The reason is actually quite simple. In Clervie's mind, the house is impossible to escape.
Wow.
And it is this very perception that traps her there.
That makes so much sense. Wow. She's like, you're not allowed to leave, so you're not allowed to go outside. You're not allowed to be free.
But no matter. All I have to do is kill her again, and all will be resolved.
Jesus.
I don't anticipate so much as a single speck of ash will be left behind this time.
Damn, straight to the point. My God.
Wait!
You killed her when she was a bit older, but like even as a kid?
Paimon can understand why you might want her gone, but isn't there another way? So what if she's trapped in her 6-year-old self? She's still your friend! At least talk to her first!
Emotionally constipated, like I said.
It's too late for that. She broke the rules, and now she must be punished. That goes for Filial and Nantoy as well. She's had quite the effect on them.
But you're the father, can't you make it? Well, no exceptions to the rules, but like, I assume then that like, if she doesn't uphold the rules, then the Tsaritsa will come down on her. So she just has to do it for her own preservation as well.
I hope you understand. The difference between Crucibina and myself lies in our formulation of the rules, not our policy for enforcing them. Upholding the rules without question is a trait we both share, because that is how a household should be run.
So it seems like this is more so something that she's upholding for herself, like her house rules, not the Tsaritsa's overarching rules. So yeah, she's just stuck in her ways, essentially.
Is this really what you want to do?
Get that paycheck, Zach. Get that money, my king. They had so many of these, like, internal monologue moments. Bro, you already had this man voice acting. Why the hell didn't you should have just had him voice acting that, too? It would have been more immersive. Hey, but you know what? We take those. We take all the money that we can get out here, Zach. I'm proud of you, king.
Whatever could you mean?
Also, super weird that Aether's just casually talking now.
Don't you want to say a proper goodbye at least?
Who is this character? It's always so weird hearing him talk because it's so rare that we hear him talk.
Whether as a killer or as a father, there are two things that must be avoided at all costs. Anger and sorrow.
Emotional constipation, ladies and gentlemen. I called it.
Anger makes you impulsive. Sorrow causes you to waver.
So then what are you? You're just calm?
Well, it appears it's about time to proceed. Before we arrived, I told some of my well-behaved children to bring our troublemakers here by nightfall.
What? There's no fucking There's no fucking way she thinks I'm just gonna let her do this.
I do believe I've kept my end of the deal. I gave your friends quite a bit more time. As for what happens now, we'll just have to wait.
She's
and see.
Crazy for this, bro. Like, oh my god. Yo, beautiful environmental scenery, but like, holy shit.
Here they are, Father.
Oh my god, there she is! Clervie, look away!
Oh, you gonna execute him? Seeing something like that would actually be a first for me.
Oh my god, bro. Oh, hell no, man. What the fuck?
Get me out of here, please. This is so unhinged. Why are kids looking forward to death?
Lyney!
I'm sorry. I heard about how you helped buy us more time, but I still failed. I couldn't find a way to fulfill her wish.
Huh?
She wants her friend back.
Are you... Perry?
Indeed, it's been a while, Clervie.
Oh my god. What happened to you?
Perry!
Aww.
Stay right there. I'm sorry to postpone our reunion, but first, I believe certain scores need settling.
Oh my god. Is this really going down right now?
Father, let me explain.
Out of my way.
Whoa!
Father!
What is happening?
You chose to conceal a threat to the house. And for that, you must be punished.
Fremine?
Overall, however, I suppose your wrongdoing is hardly the most egregious of the bunch, so I'll deal with your punishments later. As for right now, the more pressing concerns are the traitors among us.
Oh god. Amogus.
By traitors? Do you mean us?
Yeah, you want to leave the house? Yeah, you betrayed the family, apparently. That sucks.
Father, let me explain. We didn't mean to...
Fultz, why don't you share what you heard?
Bro, all the kids are just turning on each other.
Yes, Father. Secret midnight meeting number 3. Participants, Filial, Nantoi, Sato, Toddy.
Bro is a freaking grade A snitch.
Nantoi clearly said, if only Father wasn't the one who took us in. Sato added, I'm sick of this life. I just want to live as a normal person.
They're not wrong for that, bro.
Filial was the worst of them all. She called us crazies and said a bunch of mean things about Father.
Alright, well, we all know who Father's favorite is now, ladies and gentlemen.
I did not! You're lying! Fultz is trying to frame us.
It's not like I'm the only one who heard those things. After that, you and Toddy and a bunch of other people started talking about Clervie. You were using all those things Clervie brought up as an excuse to question Father.
He's gonna freaking body this entire group.
We're birds locked in a cage. The only way out is to destroy it. That's what you said, wasn't it?
Yo, I think I said something like that too. Sheesh. I'm cooked.
You little. You just want me gone, don't you? What did I ever do to you, huh? And you, Sheplo, have you forgotten who stood by your sickbed, watched over you, and changed your dressings? Come on, let's hear it then. What's your reason for all this?
Better you than me. That's the reason. I'm smart enough to know not to say that kind of stuff, and within other people being able to hear me.
You're wrong, Filial.
Oh, God.
We don't want you to die. You're our family.
But rules are rules.
Liar. You wouldn't be doing this if that were the case. So why? Why have you backed us into a corner?
We all live in the House of the Hearth. You know the type of work we do, Filial.
Bro's hard indoctrinated.
A single betrayal can cost dozens of us our lives. It's not like it's never happened before. That kind of thing is hard to forget.
But also probably telling the truth.
That's why the House of the Hearth cannot tolerate any form of betrayal. Ever since we came to Poisson, you've had 7 secret meetings. A lot of the things you talked about really crossed the line.
You've been spying on us for half a month? Wait a second. Now that I think about it, the move to Poisson was just a way to make it easier to spy on us, wasn't it? Because we were all in one place. You've had this planned all along.
Jesus Christ.
Filial, Nantoi,
I'm sorry.
Yo, if you ever think you got it bad, I'm kidding, of course, but like, this is something else, bro. I'll tell you.
I owe you both my life. I owe Clervie too. If it weren't for all your help after I got poisoned, I wouldn't be standing here today. If this were any other situation, I would do anything to repay that kindness, even if it cost me my life. But rules are rules. I'm sorry. My hands are tied.
Rules were made to be broken. Aether's like, bro, you realize I'm the main character, right?
Why? Why?
That's enough, Filial. We made a mistake, and we should own up to it. We broke the rules, plain and simple. And now we have to face the consequences.
With your life, bro. How is that rational?
I'm sorry, Chapleau. Fultz. I'm sorry, Father. We accept our punishment.
Chapleau, according to the rules of the House of the Hearth, how should these traitors be punished?
All those who betray the house pay with their lives.
And so it shall be.
All right. We can't let her.
Father, please wait.
Yeah, look at that, bro. Lyney's such a freaking goat.
Something you want to say, Lyney?
Please reconsider, Father. What Filial and the others did, does it really count as betrayal? We all come from broken families. From the very first day we joined the House of the Hearth, we wanted nothing more than to make it a real home. But the truth is, none of us know what a real home should look like.
That is literally the whole thing. Like, Arlecchino doesn't even know what a real home looks like. She only knows the home that she was raised in, and that's why she's repeating it. You could be doing so much more for these kids, but you don't know how, because you don't have that example.
I'm not saying I have all the answers. All I know is this. Killing Filial and the others may uphold the rules, but doing so will only bring us further away from being a real family than we've ever been. So please, Father, please reconsider.
I agree with Lyney.
Oh my god.
Father, please.
Oh, man.
Lyney, you...
Oh!
I also agree with Lyney.
Oh my god. Clervie, this is what she wanted. She's like, we gotta get through to her.
An order once given cannot be rescinded. However, given the extent of your determination, I suppose we shall have to go about this a different way.
Wait.
Draw your weapons and face me.
Oh my god. If you want to change the rules, you gotta change my mind.
Our weapons?
Father, are you referring to a duel?
I don't think it's a duel. I think it's like a free-for-all.
Precisely. The rules of the house will not be altered. Traitors must be punished.
If you don't want them to be punished, you gotta stop the punisher.
However, resolving disputes with a duel is also one of our rules, one that also applies to me. Demonstrate a sufficient showing of strength, and I shall offer a concession.
That is right. That's where she said in the beginning earlier, she was like, yeah, they're a lot more friendlier now than they were back in the day. But now she's like,
Wait. Bede. Father in a duel?
Yeah, I'd be freaking shaking in my boots too.
Impossible. Father is way too strong, even for Lyney.
Nah, bro, that's some defeatist mentality right there. You kidding me? He's a 5-star. Nah, you gotta do it. Fuck yeah. This is hype as fuck. Yo! He's got the card. Oh, this is hype. This is cool. I like this. Y'all might be cooked. You got a 5-star and 2 4-stars against a Harbinger. And then he got Aether over here, too. Did you hear that, Aether?
Lyney and the others have to duel the knave. What should we do? Can they really win something like that?
I mean, can't I join them too? Didn't I break the rules, kind of, sort of? I mean, well, actually, if I go against our agreement, then I would also be breaking the rules. So maybe I can get in on this.
If they lose, those people from the house are really going to be executed. Hey, are you listening?
Is executing them really what she wants? Nah, she's like, I need you to usurp me.
Ooh. Don't you want to say a proper goodbye at least?
Anger makes you impulsive. Sorrow causes you to waver.
Back then, she never actually answered my question. I wonder if this is her way of saying goodbye. But that makes the answer pretty obvious, doesn't it?
Oh. Looking at that expression on her face, she
shit.
seems really serious about this. Guess that means there's no chance she's throwing the duel on purpose, huh?
Hello again.
There's no way the knave will lose on purpose, although...
When guests are around, families are often on their best behavior. And any disputes are less likely to escalate.
Oh, shit. Yo, Aether, get involved!
When the time comes, make the choice that you deem most appropriate in the situation. And lend your help to the House of the Hearth.
I was thinking like 2 years into the future. Oh, she was talking about right now.
What's wrong, Traveler? Hey, where are you going?
That's some goated foreshadowing. Yeah, I was like 20 head. She was being 5 head. She was like, I'm thinking about like a couple hours from now, not a couple years.
Traveler?
Oh my god. I'd like to see for myself what the 4th of the Fatui Harbingers... Yo, the dull blade! Oh, fuck. I just realized I forgot to unequip my dull blade. So, GG, easy clap, gamers. I literally have my Aether equipped with a dull blade. So you know we're gonna win this.
You're asking to join the duel against the knave?
Oh my god. If that's okay.
I'll allow it. We do have a ready-made dueling ring at our disposal, after all.
Ooh. Dude, she's literally powering up right now. Yeah, Arlecchino is literally mono pyro. She has a pyro vision, she has a pyro delusion, and she's got this whole crimson fire, you know, secret power thing too. So she's literally mono pyro. All right, let's go.
All I would advise is this. Keep a firm grasp on your weapon and give it your all.
Oh, damn.
Any less, and you may just lose your life.
All right, well, I have the end game to think about. I don't think that's gonna happen, but let us pray. I can't believe we're fighting another Fatui Harbinger. Whoa! What the hell? No cutscene, it just jumps into a fight? Yo, what the hell? Knave?
Why the hesitation?
Wait, I want to listen to the music.
Spare your end. Watch out for Father's movements.
Whoa, what the hell? Where'd that come from? Oh, what the hell is this thing?
Spare your energy. Running is a
Yo, hold on, what the hell is this?
Father's even stronger than I expected.
Oh my god. Do the music? Yeah, what are these things? Is this supposed to be Fremine and Lynette over here? Okay, you know, let's get this bread.
Try to pace yourself.
They're helping.
Is it my turn now?
Oh, the music's really good.
Closer now. Game's up. Fun's over.
All right, take this.
Order guide you.
Watch out for Father's movements.
Now that's...
Oh, so I guess this must be phase 1 then, right? All right, get wrecked.
With the fall of darkness, destruction shall rise.
Oh my! Oh, she just ulted.
Have a taste of her.
No, that's not her ult. Yeah, she just ulted me. Wait, I have the curse on too? Oh my god, I'm getting wrecked. I can do that too?
Witness my rise.
It's a ditto fight right now.
Look at you.
Oh my god.
Trapped like a bunch of helpless animals.
Holy moly.
With these
Dude, this
rising
music!
flames.
Oh my god, this music is so good. right.
Body and mind.
I got.
Rain cutter.
Stabilize.
Things are about to get dicey. Is it my turn now?
All right, so this is phase 1.
Over here.
Not bad. You've proven to be a worthy opponent after.
Oh, is she still?
Spare your energy. Running is of little use.
All right, that phase 1 was pretty cool. Holy shit. All right, here we go. She's gonna turn into her crimson spider. Shit! Are we gonna get like the boss reveal like the other ones right here? Oh! Cinder of 2 worlds flames pair wear. Oh my god. Yo, Paimon, you better help out right now.
Cut this show. Who's next?
There's no fucking way that just happened. What the hell was that? Is that dodgeable? Oh my god, dude. Get the hell away from me. I'm literally running away. That's some bullshit. What? Bro, she's got fucking hit scan. Oh my god. Thank god this is the story version.
Over here.
There's no shot I got killed right there. That's insane. Arlecchino, get up. Oh, I can't heal her. St. Joe. I'm so sorry.
Go.
Oh my goodness. I literally can't heal her because she doesn't
Busted.
Quake.
She's a special case, this one. I'm so annoyed.
No, my sword.
You know what? I don't even care if I die.
Body and mind.
The music is too good. God damn! I don't even know what just happened. Holy shit! I got absolutely clapped. Aether, I don't know if you're winning this, my dude. Woo! Lyney? Fremmie! Holy shit, the bell's coming in clutch!
You should know better than to crowd in one place.
Lynette! Oh my god.
Oh, I know.
No! Yo! The Shadow Clone Jutsu!
I'm sorry, Father!
Aw, wholesome's Fremmie, I'm sorry. She's like, I am too.
Sorry for what? This pitiful excuse for an attack.
Jesus Christ. Wait, be careful, be careful, be careful! This is crazy, bro. Bro, she's too strong. She's actually too strong. Like, we're not beating her. Clervie, where is she?
Father, no!
Aether, the dull blade! Oh. Bro, we are
Made
gonna...
it out, did you? You're stronger than I expected.
Oh my god. What the hell? What the fuck is this? Wait, what the fuck?
I can't move.
This is like Ace Domain! Oh, what the fuck is this? my god. What the f-
Still, not strong enough to beat me.
Nah, I'd win. Someday. Oh my god. Yo, sit down. Be humble.
I believe we can end things here. It's not often that we get to enjoy the company of guests, after all. We wouldn't want things to get too out of hand.
I got nothing. I'm gonna think twice before I start picking my battles now. I'm not gonna be surprised if Aether doesn't talk from here on out. Bro needs to humble himself. I will say, though, this is an immense jump from Scaramouche. We jumped from 6 to 4. Of course I'd be feeling myself fighting another Harbinger. Good lord. I hope Capitano kills me. If this is how good number 4 is, Capitano needs to be the best Harbinger possible, and the only way that happens if he actually kills the Traveler. I'm already a Capitano fan. What would be even better is if my favorite Harbinger actually kills the MC. The number 1, the GOAT of all the Harbingers. I don't even care if he's playable at that point. I just don't want anyone to be able to beat him, ever. Holy shit, we actually took a fucking L. Oh my god. Bro, can we talk about what the fuck was that, like, realm she sent us to? That kind of looked like A's Plane of Euthymia. It had, like, a similar red crimson moon in it. Like, it looked like A's plane, but it was, like, her own. I don't know if they're connected or all, but, like, what the fuck was that?
Brother, are you all right?
I thought Clervie was gonna come out at the last minute and like stop her or something, but no. See, now here's the thing, dude. Now she's gonna prance around and tell everybody, yeah, we got nothing to worry about. Sarita, you're good to go. The Traveler can't beat me, and if the Traveler can't beat me, then your plans are gonna go. We literally can't do shit now. The only reason anything will happen is because they're letting us at this point.
Lyney. Given that I am the victor of this duel, as agreed, the punishment stands.
Yo, round 2, Electric Boogaloo.
No!
I never thought things would end like this.
Wait. She must be doing something that's not killing them. Because what was the whole point of Neuvillette? Unless she's like, you're removed from the House of the Hearth. You're orphans now. And then like Neuvillette takes them in or something. Also, what's up with that guy with the scar on his face? Like, he's still skulking around. You know what's funny? That's like it's like she's being diplomatic still. She's saying things without saying them. So I actually think she's gonna be like, you're dead to me, essentially. Go find a new life. Yeah, like, I wonder if that's what it's gonna be like.
However, everyone involved in the duel demonstrated a remarkable level of strength and determination. In light of this, I'm prepared to change the method of execution. Elwar, the bottled flames I gave you for safekeeping. Do you still have them?
Uh-oh. Wait, what is happening?
Yes? I wasn't sure what they were for, but I've kept them super safe. I didn't lose a single one.
Wait a minute. Wait, hold on. All right, let me cook real quick. So, she's gonna give them some type of water potion, and will that cause them to biologically die or something? But because Neuvillette is the Hydro Dragon and he can control, like, he has complete dominion over water, he'll be able to fix them, and so they won't die. Like, they'll be dead to her, but literally he can fix them.
Wonderful. Then, in just a moment, I'll have you administer them.
So she knows that he's a Hydro Dragon too, then. She must.
Bottled flames?
Indeed. They're the product of a secret experiment. Under certain special circumstances, flames can be extracted from my person and preserved.
Oh.
Once ingested, searing pain will spread across every inch of your body.
No fucking way!
No harm will come to you physically, but your memories will be burned away.
No fucking way! Yeah, I overcooked a little. I was like, what was the point of I'm trying to think, how is Neuvillette involved in this? Yeah, I said, I was like, why don't you just wipe their memories earlier?
If you can withstand the pain. When you awake, you'll have forgotten everything you know about the House of the Hearth, and will be expelled from the organization.
Oh my god!
In other words, administering this concoction will kill the version of you that grew up in the house and give you a new identity.
What I worded it terribly wrong, but that's what I was basically getting at. She's like, you're dead to me. She will kill the you, and you will go on to be someone else. Yeah, she said bottled flame, so I thought it was like a beverage that would like clinically kill them for an X amount of time, and then Neuvillette would like fix them up and turn them into like, I don't know. So then like, what was she doing with Neuvillette then? He's gonna give them residence and take care of them afterwards, because you know they're basically gonna be like nobodies. They're not gonna know who they are or where they come from. So that means the young man that that young man at the Palais Mammonia, he was the same person, but she hadn't killed him at all. He just had a different memory. But I thought his reaction to her was like, oh shit, I know who you are. I'm gonna be on my way. No, she's just scary. Yeah.
Memory is a mysterious thing indeed.
Wow.
Losing a portion of your memories will alter your sense of self.
What a well-crafted story. No, if my understanding of the Knave is right, she really thinks of it as killing him. That just causes so much internal stress. Because when you tell them that they're gonna die and you're gonna kill them, that's how we get here. I know she can't tell them, hey, I'll just wipe your memories and you'll be fine. But like, can't you just word it differently and not make it seem like you're actually gonna kill them? Even so, it's much better than actually ending their lives. Absolutely.
So, you're just letting us go, Father?
She's like, no, I'm killing the you, but you will live on elsewhere.
You misunderstand. Memories are extremely important. Once consumed by flame, the version of you standing before me will die.
Yeah.
And our secrets will die with you.
But like...
So no, I don't intend to just let you go.
Wow.
Because the person who survives will be nothing but a stranger.
But like, they won't be them either. That's still kind of scary. Like, it's still kind of scary, because then it's like, who are they then?
Even so, I won't have to live in fear anymore. I'm sorry, Father. I'm sorry I let you down. But I really...
Holy shit. This is actually a really cool development.
Don't cry, Filial. You haven't left the house yet, so there are still rules to be followed, yes? Remember what I told
no
you.
anger, no sorrow.
Anger makes you impulsive. Sorrow causes you to waver. Don't let yourself be controlled by your emotions.
Aw. Holy shit. I thought some shit was about to go down. They got me in the first half and most of the second half, I'm not gonna lie.
Of course. I'll remember.
Fuck, bro. She really was better in the end.
Dry your tears and go pursue the life you really want.
Yes, Father.
Damn, Father actually do be fathering.
Chapleau, Fultz, Elwar. Take them back to Poisson. And bring Lyney and the others as well.
All right, well, how about these three? You're not gonna wipe them too, right?
I prepared 3 extra vials of bottled flames. As for whether to take them, the choice is yours.
Oh, okay, I like that. I like how she's giving them that choice.
Goodbye, children. The next time we meet, I will no longer be your father.
Damn, dude. I'm so glad I got deceived this entire time.
Thank you for all you've done for the house. I hope you have bright futures ahead of you.
Aww. Wow, that was really...
Father!
That was really cool. I did not see that coming at all.
Let's go.
Tough love.
Here, grab my arm, Lyney. I'll help you walk back.
You got some nerve, kid.
Thank you.
Oh, this girl too.
Clervie.
Oh, man.
Can we talk now? I've been waiting for a super long time.
Was she waiting that whole time for the sun to go down to come out of that shade?
You really are Perry, aren't you? I haven't seen you in so long. How come you're all grown up? Wait, did I somehow travel to the future on accident? Or am I dreaming? What a long dream.
Neither. You died, Clervie. That's what happened.
Damn, you gotta just give it to them straight.
You could have at least sugarcoated it a little. She's done speechless.
If that really is Clervie's younger self, then I would say she's probably had enough lies.
Oh. Okay then.
Huh? That's it? You accepted it just like that?
Yep. If that's what Perry says happened, then I believe her.
Aww.
Perry wouldn't lie to me. Plus, I don't really need to know why I'm like this. I'm more curious about what happens in the future. If you're a harbinger now, Perry, that means Mother is gone, isn't she?
Yep, forever.
Can you tell me about it? I want to know what happened to her. And to me.
Dude, Arlecchino is the GOAT. At least for these kids. I got a grudge. I got a bone to pick with her.
You never stopped trying to defy fate.
Defy fate.
At first, no one believed you. You could only vent your frustrations to the moon. In fact, you often sought comfort in the night sky. You wanted to see the aurora, so one night we promised each other we would go to Snezhnaya to see it together. Later on, you tried to run away, but you were brought back each time. Mother spared your life, but it wasn't out of kindness. Instead, she decided to make an example of you by slowly torturing you over time. That way, the other children would know what happens to traitors.
I'm so glad Arlecchino killed her.
Still, you never gave up. Mother hoped that through ruthless duel after ruthless duel, she would be able to crown an ultimate victor among the children she raised. But you called on everyone to unite, to fight to a draw in order to reduce casualties. Your efforts may have only delayed the inevitable, but still. You gave them hope. You tried everything you could think of, but every attempt ended in failure. Still, you never turned your sword on Crucibina, and you never turned it on me. On that gloomy day, you told me,
"You will be a great king."
For the last 16 years of my life, I've done everything I can to fight for freedom. But now, I realize that the only freedom I truly possess is the freedom to choose to die.
I never imagined I would say something like that. I must have been feeling really worn down.
Oh, man.
But somehow, I still think I understand. According to Mother's plan, only one of us was going to make it until the end. And I always hoped that person would be you. If I could do it all over again, I still don't think I would make a different choice. Even when I first met you, I knew you'd be able to do what I couldn't.
Is that so? Even now, I'm not sure I truly understand what kind of freedom you were trying to pursue. But as the head of the House of the Hearth and as the children's father, I've tried to give them the most basic of freedoms. The freedom to choose their own fate. It's something I discussed with the Iudex of Fontaine.
Oh, thank God.
The children who want to leave the house will have their memories wiped clean of all secrets pertaining to the organization.
Shit.
In return, they will be allowed to live a normal life in Fontaine without being prosecuted for their past.
That's what she did. Thank God.
Of course, I won't simply hand freedom to them on a silver platter. They have to fight for it and prove themselves worthy of it. Only freedom that is earned has true value.
Oh my God. What a quest. I really had her all wrong.
That's more than enough. That's exactly the kind of life I was fighting for. You know, Perry, I think you're a pretty amazing king. And a really great father, too.
Holy shit, look at that freaking power stance right there. God damn. We got beat by that. I'll wear that as a badge of honor.
I'm really happy that you're the one who took over the house. I guess I do have one regret, though. I still haven't seen the outside world.
Well, it just so happens that our dear guests over here have been to many nations and traveled to countless places. Perhaps they would be willing to tell you what the outside world is like.
So I found this floating lavender melon in the ocean while I was fishing.
Of course! We've traveled all over the place. We've got so many stories, we could probably talk your ears off for 3 days straight.
Yeah, I believe it. I believe it, Paimon. Paimon knows a thing or two about talking someone's ear off. Oh my god! Yo, we're gonna talk. We're actually gonna yap your ear off. Talk about land of Animo, nation of freedom.
You know, I used to dream of being a bard.
Oh gosh.
Playing the lute while singing into the winds of freedom. Even if there was no one there to listen, I would have continued to sing no matter what.
Oh, this is so sad. Talk about land of Geo, nation of contracts.
Ah, that's where Mora comes from. I never knew that before.
Yeah. Can you believe bro actually didn't save money before he gave that power up? Actual 3-head.
If I had some Mora, I would buy 3 new dresses. One for me, one for Perry, and one for Mother.
God, still thinking about her mom after everything that happened.
It's just too bad Perry doesn't like wearing dresses. And Mother, well, she probably wouldn't accept something like that either. I guess I'd just have to keep them all for me then. I could wear a different one every day.
Oh, man. The land of Electro, nation of eternity.
Those yokai you mentioned, what do they look like? I once saw a drawing of this one guy with horns on his head and a super scary face. Are there any yokai like that?
Oh, it's the Oni. Oh, man. Arataki Ito. Oh, my God. That's so funny. You know what's funny? I mentioned Ito earlier.
Oh, sounds like you're talking about an Oni. Yep, we've met one, and let Paimon tell you, they're not nearly as scary as they look.
Yeah. Oh, they did add Hydro. Talk about the land of Dendro, nation of wisdom.
I was always too afraid to skip Mother's fighting lessons. But at the academia, I bet you could do all sorts of secret things in class. Things that have nothing to do with studying.
Oh, yeah. Maybe now you can, but they were some real hard asses back in the day.
I'm just kidding. Being able to study whatever you want without having to fear for your life actually sounds pretty great.
You tell Clervie about the various nations you've visited.
The situation was super dangerous. Lyney and Lynette were accused of committing a crime, and they were going to have to stand trial at the Opera Epiclass.
Oh, okay, this is the Fontaine one.
Oh no, that must have been hard for all of you. What happened next?
Well, then I put my mustache and glasses on, and I got down to the case.
Don't worry, we were able to turn the situation around super quickly. All thanks to Detective Paimon, of course.
There's no way! Shut the fuck up! Oh my god, there's no shot. There's no fucking way. There's no way that actually just fucking happened. Bro, Hoyoverse is so goated for this. Oh man. Holy, do you have a script? Yeah, it's right here. I got the whole damn thing.
How'd you do that? Come on, tell me.
Oh man. Yeah, Paimon, how the fuck did you do that? How Actually, that's a better question. How did she do that?
Okay, so it was like this. After the failed magic show, we rushed to the scene and...
That's a classic setup right there. Oh, man. What a good... This was such a unexpected turnout. I, like, went into this quest, like, expecting the worst. I was hoping for the best, expecting the worst, but, yeah, this is incredibly wholesome. Clervie is listening really intently at Paimon yap about our time in Fontaine. She seems really happy, like all her troubles have been forgotten. Maybe this is the first time she's ever been able to truly relax, but I'm not sure how long this moment can last.
Shadows don't have the capacity to learn or grow. Any new information they encounter is quickly forgotten over time.
As time passes, she'll probably forget everything we've told her and go back to being a scared little girl who could only hide from in the shadows. I was so busy thinking I almost didn't notice the sun has risen. Her wish to see the sun! Oh my god.
Clervie, you've worked tirelessly from the shadows to overthrow the House of the Hearth. Now, by my authority as the Knave, I shall announce how this matter ends. You are hereby expelled from the House of the Hearth.
Wow.
You are no longer tied to this place, nor are you bound by its rules.
You're saying that I can finally leave?
Oh, man.
I get to experience the outside world as well? Oh, I almost forgot. There's no getting older for me. Still, seeing who you grew up to be makes me really happy, Parallel. Take care of yourself. Goodbye.
May we meet again someday.
Clervie.
Oh man, I was not expecting that. I was not expecting this to be this good.
She left so soon. Paimon didn't even get to finish her story.
I also have certain sentiments left unsaid. I wanted to tell her that the aurora I saw in Snezhnaya was just as beautiful as the ones in the pictures. But a shadow's memories reset at dawn. Had we delayed any longer, we wouldn't have had the time to say goodbye. Whatever regrets may linger, let them be lost to the coming of a new day.
Oh, man.
Father?
What a character, man.
It's Lyney! Hey, Lyney!
What is happening?
What is he doing back here? Let's go check it out.
Wait, what is that? What is she looking at?
Father, the bottled flames have been administered. Filio and the others have left the house.
I just realized, That's where she died originally. So she died when she was 16, and then her mom died, and then she just passed on there again.
And you? What have you decided?
Thank you for giving us that choice, Father. But we never wanted to leave the house. It's the only home we've ever known.
Oh my god.
Lynette and Fremine feel the same way. They're recuperating back at the Hotel Bouffe d'été. But I decided to come back and tell you where we stood.
I'm sure you're well aware of the expectations I have for you. I want you to follow in my footsteps and become the next king of the house. Yet you seem to have different ideas.
There it is. Yeah, he's gonna be the successor someday.
I must admit, I'm rather surprised by your decision to stay. There's nothing wrong with choosing to live a quiet life. Leading this organization is a heavy responsibility. One not so easily carried by someone forced onto the throne.
I just never understood what you saw in me. What made you believe I was deserving of that throne?
You're brave, talented, and, most importantly, you cherish your family.
He's just like me, for real. That's what she's thinking.
You would do anything to protect them, even if it costs you your life.
Speaking up back there was so brave of you, Lyney. It's all thanks to you that we were able to convince Father to back down.
Wow.
You're a hero, Lyney.
Hero? Father is the real hero. Had Father gone all out during the duel, there's no way I would have walked away with my life.
Exactly.
She must have had it all planned from the beginning, from the very moment she suggested a duel.
Yeah, she was testing you.
I'm not deserving of that title. I'm not strong enough or smart enough.
Yet. You're none of those things yet.
You're wrong. In my opinion, all you need to be deserving of the throne is conviction and the necessary strength to act on it. We may have different ideas of what it means to be a family, but you can hardly be said to lack conviction. What you truly lack is
strength. Yeah, I was just about to say.
For someone of your talent, though, that's something that will come with time.
Yeah, that's what I meant. I was like, he's not strong enough yet, but he's got the makings.
Even without that strength, you still chose to face me in a duel, even though the odds were stacked against you. That capacity to honor your convictions is what I truly see in you.
I just caught a stray for trying to be the main character, for not minding my goddamn business and getting into a family matter. Yeah, I fucked around and found out.
Father.
No one knows what the future holds, what tragedy or triumph may be in store. Being at the head of this organization requires the strength of will to face whatever comes. Caution will only hold you back. If reaching a certain standard were required to go after what you want, I would never have succeeded in killing my predecessor. Back then, there was still a considerable gap between our abilities.
Yeah.
Strength may decide the ultimate victor, but those who let a lack of strength dictate their decisions or undermine their convictions will never be worthy of the throne.
Whether you think you can or you think you can't, you're right.
I understand, Father. Thank you.
I thoroughly enjoyed this. I thoroughly enjoyed the parts I was right, and I enjoyed the parts where I was wrong.
Children must grow up to surpass their parents. Only then can a family continue to flourish. The road ahead is not an easy one, so I'll ask you one last time. Are you certain you want to stay?
You've done so much for me, Father, and that kindness must be repaid. Plus, with Project Stuja at hand, there are many dangers ahead, and I, for one, don't intend to back down.
Fuck yeah.
Protecting my family at all costs. That's my conviction.
Yeah, and that means you're his family too, Arlecchino.
Then you're welcome to stay. As for Project Stuja, you need not be too concerned. If those cowardly businessmen and heartless dignitaries try to take us down, I'm prepared to teach them a lesson.
Oh shit, hold up. Yo, that's what she called them in the Winter Night's Lazo.
Having members who longed for the light was our organization's last weakness. With those members no longer among our ranks, the House of the Hearth is like a spider hiding in the shadows. We need only wait for our prey to come to us.
Oh my god. That's actually true too. Like as you funnel in like orphans to join the house, over time the weak ones will weed themselves out. She can give them a safe way out, and it only further strengthens the house because you will know that everyone wants to be there.
At present, our imperative is to use their plan to our advantage.
Wow.
In doing so, a crimson moon shall rise amid the frigid blizzards of winter. No demonstration of loyalty shall go unrewarded, and no sacrifice shall be in vain.
Excuse me?
As for the two of you, whether we meet again as friend or foe, I'll remember the camaraderie we shared in this moment.
Oh my god. Snezhnaya and Celestia is gonna be crazy.
No matter how arduous the journey ahead, I hope we both reach our desired destination.
What a quest. What a quest, dude. Arlecchino, she bodied the hell out of me in the boss fight. I'm actually terrified for that full boss fight. We're gonna be doing that full boss fight tomorrow. I had her all wrong. I'm so glad I did. Like, that was so revealing. Like, she is caring. She just doesn't wear it on her sleeve. Traveler humbled. Eat that humble pie, my boy. You're gonna need it. Bro, we should just throw in the towel right now because there's no shot we're beating the other Harbingers. I'm getting swept by Capitano, easy. Dottore, we're getting destroyed by him. I wouldn't be surprised if he has some segments created by the time we get back there. I wanted a fight with Dottore and all of his segments, like the 6 Paths of Pain from Naruto. I wanted that so bad, and then Nahida had to finesse this man for 2 Gnosis, and I was so angry. I will never forgive Hoyoverse for what they took away from me. Dottore is gonna be insane, and so I can't imagine us beating any of the other Harbingers outside of the ones we already beat. The Saritsa will have all 7 Gnosis, so she's probably gonna level up. I can't imagine, bro. I can't imagine what we're gonna fight when we get there. I need to train with Arlecchino every waking moment at this point. That was such a sick fight, though. I don't know what's up with that Blood Moon. In like the Blood Moon domain expansion thing she was talking about, she was like, oh, the Blood Moon will rise, and like, I'm like, what the fuck is she talking about? So some crazy shit's gonna happen in the end game. It's about goddamn time the Traveler took an L. You know, I remember him taking a couple L's, like he took an L against Beisht, and then Shenhe had to save our ass. He got beat by A the first time, but he won in the second round. He had the second half, and she didn't even have her Gnosis. This is one of my favorite story quests, and this jumped Arlecchino so high in my book. I feel like I have like a soft spot deep down for characters that appear very cold and stern and unloving, but express that through their actions in such meticulous ways. Like, everything she was doing was for the kids, but not in a way that you could ever perceive. So it made it super difficult to like really tell what her intentions were.
Lynette and Fremine were recovering at the Hotel Bouffe d'été? Oh, Paimon wonders how they're doing. Maybe we should go check on them. Lynette? Fremine? How are you feeling?
Much better.
Oh, yeah. They're like, can you feel it, Mr. Krabs?
Whew, what a relief.
Yeah, I'm like, I'm still feeling it.
What about you? Are you feeling all right?
I'm right as rain. Yeah, I could cry right now.
I knew you'd come out unscathed. Us, on the other hand...
I don't know, man.
Well, we've been bedridden for 2 days.
I have physical and emotional pain right now. I have the biggest headache right now from all of that.
Oh, and I wanted to ask...
I gotta drink water.
Is Clervie... gone?
Yes.
Lyney and the other members have left Poisson and returned to the House of the Hearth. According to him, there haven't been any more sightings of a spirit roaming the house.
We bid her farewell under a blanket of sunshine. Her wish has been fulfilled.
I see.
I'm glad. Father came to check up on us 2 days ago and told us about what happened with Crusabina and Clervie. Actually, I've met Crusabina before.
Oh shit, Fremine must have been around back then.
Wait, what? You've met the former knave?
Hold up.
Crucibina died a year after Clervie. It was during the year between their deaths that I joined the House of the Hearth.
Oh, damn, Freminet was there during the exchange of knaves.
Crucibina had an extremely cruel and radical way of doing things. While she was alive, the atmosphere in the house was suffocating. When I joined, though, the experiment she valued so much had already come to an end, and all the people involved, dead and injured alike, were gone. Crucibina never talked about the past with us newcomers.
I mean, of course.
A couple of months after I joined, Father killed Crucibina and burned all her files. With that, the names of all the people subjected to her experiments, Clervie included, were lost to the flames, along with the painful memories they represented.
Yep, allowed her to restart.
Father took in Lyney and me a couple months after that, but she never mentioned anything about Crucibina or Clervie.
Yeah, that's her past.
It really seems like something she was planning to keep to herself.
Yeah.
The last time you talked to her, did she mention why she kept it a secret for so long?
She said she didn't want us to be affected by the darkness of the past. She was worried we'd develop a false sense of gratitude towards her if we knew about it.
I see. That's valid. This music is also very sad and depressing whenever I hear it.
The foundation of a family should be free of any corrupting influence. Whatever happened in the past, it has nothing to do with who we are now.
That's not exactly true, but I get what she means.
And that's what Father told us in the end.
But I still thanked her for everything. It was only after hearing about what Crucibina did that I finally realized how insignificant our lives could have been. The members of the house meant nothing to her. To say that she valued them in any way, even just as a tool, would probably be giving her too much credit.
Insane.
If Father hadn't taken over the House of the Hearth, I probably would have already...
I was thinking that. I was like, if she didn't change things, like, it would have been worse for them. They'd all be dead, probably. She saved you in the end.
Father rarely brings up the fact that she saved us. She doesn't believe that being indebted to her should be what ties us together.
Exactly. I agree. I also don't think it's fair to hold that over someone's head.
But even if we didn't owe her anything, we would still choose to stay. Because this is our home. We may have arguments or times when we feel wronged. Some people may even choose to leave. But as long as Father is here, we will always have a home.
Whether the path before us is bathed in sunlight or shrouded in shadow, we'll follow Father wherever she chooses to go. So I wanted to say thank you for helping us make it through this crisis.
You're welcome.
Without your help, we could have lost a lot more along the way.
I really loved how Freminet said sorry before he, like, swung his sword. Bro just didn't want to hurt his father.
Oh, we didn't do anything, really.
Yeah, if anything, yeah, we got caught lacking. That's what we did. Just invite us as guests and we'll call it even.
Of course. You're welcome anytime.
Are Filial and Nantoy okay?
I actually saw them at a cafe this morning.
Oh.
They didn't recognize me.
Nice.
From what I could tell, they were drinking coffee and talking about one of the operas that started running recently.
Good for them.
They seemed happy. If I had to take a guess, I would say they finally found the kind of life they always wished for.
Good. I'm happy. Wow. What a phenomenal quest, bro. Wall Hearth, the firewood that banishes the dark. A stately fireplace, most elegant and gorgeous, similar to the one used in the House of the Hearth. It is said that some ancient legends hold a hearth to be a symbol of home, not only providing protection for children at night, but also providing a path to a new life. Though, even if the fire has gone out, the children have now grown strong enough to protect themselves. I think that's what she said in the teaser, I think it was in the teaser or the demo, one of them. Yeah, it was the demo. Yeah, she said that exact same thing, which is why that's what set me down the road of like, oh, she's gonna fight them and see if they're able to fend for themselves, which technically was right, but like obviously I perceived it completely differently. I really loved this quest. Arlecchino is a fantastic character for what she does in the House of the Hearth, like her protection of her kids and the way she goes about it. She doesn't sugarcoat anything. She doesn't baby anyone. She lets them live within reason, within the house, and no one's there. Nobody is there against their will. No one is there because they don't want to be there. You know what I mean? Like the other kids never had a choice and they were caged animals, and that's how they felt too. But she worked hard to find a way to give them that out if they wanted it, not at the cost of their life, but at the cost of who they were in that moment. And it was ultimately to protect them, because like, I'm sure she would want them to live out and be free, but that knowing what they knew was just too much of a risk for any one of them to be compromised, and then it just kind of crumbles and undoes their security and safety. Yeah, I can't say enough good things about it. I almost wish that Arlecchino was a bit more expressive, because I think the part that was killing me the most about the ending was that I was feeling for Arlecchino. The whole time towards the end there was just simply her listening to her friend that she hasn't seen in ages just talk about all of our adventures, and she's just standing there tense. And she even said too, there were things unsaid that she wished she got a chance to say, but she was prioritizing being able to say goodbye at all. It was just really beautiful and very, very heart-wrenching. I loved it, absolutely. I think she is a phenomenal father. I'm so glad that she's not this like ruthless freaking guardian that literally did not change and was no different than the one that came before, but she learned the do's and don'ts, and she gave them the best possible life she could. I don't know what more I can say that the playthrough itself didn't already express, but I actually do want to crown her. I also really like her gameplay and her playstyle. However, it's going to take a while to build up the new materials. But in closing, for the video, for this recording for YouTube, I have such a immense amount of respect for her, primarily because I think she does a lot of things right in terms of learning from her upbringing, learning from the things that she was raised on, and not repeating that cycle. That's something that I think about a lot when it comes to like wanting kids for myself. You know, unfortunately, she has, you know, her values kind of limit her from really showing that kind of nurturing, loving side of her, but she does it in a way that I feel like none of the kids don't think that she cares about them. You know what I mean? She just doesn't. Everyone expresses it differently, and that different form of expression is endearing to me, because it just shows me that no matter how strict she might be, no matter how terrifying she might appear or how powerful she might be, at her core she cares and she does love them. And I think that contrast is just really well done. But yeah, I loved it. I hope you guys did as well. I hope you guys enjoyed my thoughts, my theories, my reactions to everything. Like I said, tomorrow we will be going through the character lore and everything else in between. So hopefully we can learn a little bit more about herself. We can learn about some inner details about, you know, her time spent in the House of the Hearth of the past and the present. Most importantly, I want to know if she'll talk about the other Fatui Harbingers. So, and the connections to Connery and everything. She only said that she wasn't from Fontaine. She didn't specifically outright say where she's from, or even like express much of her curse or her crimson flame powers. So hopefully we get that information tomorrow.